two streets.
The media is covering Wade Wilson and his pictures, but why won't they cover what he did behind them walls to other inmates and correction officers? Let's break down the times Wade Wilson violated somebody. More Wade Wilson information has been released. One of these reports shows Wade Wilson sexually assaulting another inmate. On July 4, 2015, I heard an unknown inmate yelling for help from the mezzanine level. I immediately walked up to the mezzanine level to investigate the disturbance. Once on the mezzanine level, I observed inmate Adam Swain yelling at inmate Wade Wilson. Inmate Swain was yelling he wanted to get out of his room and for inmate Wilson to leave him alone. As I approached, I observed inmate Wilson standing with his back against the cell door, attempting to get inmate Swain to quiet down and not inform myself of the disturbance. I immediately notified Central Control to cycle via radio. As the door was opened, inmate Swain immediately ran out of the room. Instructed inmate Swain to go downstairs and have a seat in a chair while I stayed on the mezzanine level with inmate Wilson in order to keep both inmates separated. At that time, I began inquiring information from inmate Wilson about the incident. Inmate Wilson stated, inmate Swain was masturbating on the top bunk and sitting on the toilet smoking. Inmate Wilson further stated, inmate Swain jumped off the top bunk and said he was going to wipe his semen on a towel. Inmate Wilson stated he wasn't going to tolerate another inmate masturbating in his room. Swain was sitting in a blue chair downstairs in the television area, and Sergeant Collins inquired to him for information in reference to what happened. Inmate Swain stated both inmates were smoking in the room earlier that night. Inmate Wilson became upset and angry, accusing him of stealing his shit. After arguing about the smoke products, inmate Wilson pulled his penis out of his pants hard and held it in his hand and made advancing towards him by slapping him on the buttocks. At that time, he immediately yelled for my assistance and for inmate Wilson to leave him alone. Inmate Swain admitted to striking Wilson in the groin area with his knee in order to defend himself.
Thursday, October 1st, 2020, at approximately 9:06 a.m., DFC Samut with the Lee County Sheriff's Office responded to 2501 Ortiz Ave, Fort Myers, Florida, in regards to a possible sex crime Wade Wilson committed with the cellie that he had at the time. Upon my arrival, I made contact with the victim, which is redacted. The victim states on the night of Wednesday, September 20th, 2020, the victim was sleeping in cell I-12 with Wade Wilson as a cellmate. Now, they only were cellmates for a week and a half, but that didn't stop Wade Wilson from getting acquainted with this dude's mouth very quickly. The male victim said he woke up with a penis stuck in his mouth, and the penis was Wade Wilson's. Wade Wilson was grabbing his neck aggressively while using his mouth as a fifi, and this dude became a victim very quickly. Now, the male victim says he sleeps 16 to 18 hours a day, and he's on medication that makes him even more sleepier. He didn't want to get any more details, and I'm not sure if Wade Wilson even got charged for this, but I'm not surprised. I am disturbed. Another reason why Unforgiven wouldn't mess with him, if it was me in that cell, Wade Wilson would be dead. I think 9 times out of 10, he's going to get a reaction from another inmate. That dude just sounds like he was a victim all the way around, and he might have been in there for medical reasons. On top of that, they should have never had him in a cell with Wade Wilson.
2020 correction officers at Lee County Jail walked in an incident between Wade Wilson and his cellie at the time, Joseph Katz. Officers separate the inmates and start the interview process. The officer asked Joseph Katz if Wade Wilson did anything to him, and he nodded his head in a back-and-forth motion as an indication of yes. Joseph did go on and say that Wade Wilson sexually assaulted him. Joseph was checked out by the nurse with no marks visible on him, but he kept saying he was in pain and he didn't want to talk about it anymore, which this led to Wade Wilson getting off on this, because the sergeant couldn't continue to do the investigation as a result of Katz's uncooperativeness. Now on the reverse side, Wade Wilson says he got sexually molested by a corrections officer. On October 18, 2020, during a pat-down search, Wade Wilson gets searched normally according to officers, but Wade Wilson says otherwise. Wade Wilson says the officer grabbed and squeezed his balls in a sexual manner. Now the reason why Wilson made this lie up is because the same officer discovered several contraband items, including a lighter that had been concealed in a glove. At the time, Wilson was on disciplinary status, And for some reason,
Wade
Wilson
Wilson
had a
has
bunch
also
of
did a
canteen
Florida
items
gunner
on his
better known as
person.
gunning.
At the
Gunning
end of
is
the
when a
day,
Florida inmate
Yo, YouTube Streets Podcast. Yo, what's good with it? What's good with it? You already know what it is. UH plug, you did it again. Technical difficulties. Yo, so listen, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, bro. We got Corrupt in the building. Ronnie Blue Eyes, he is in the building. Yeah, so we also got a new call tonight, and there was also somebody made a video of they sent 3 important calls that we might have missed. So I don't know if that's necessarily true. And then DVS is getting exposed tonight.
Well, let's get that out the way before anything else takes place in this.
So why do you tell nobody you wrote Wade, bro?
Whoa,
What?
whoa! I never knew Wade.
Come on, man.
Whoa, hold on now. Whoa, who's saying this and where did this come from? Because
I don't believe it.
If I did, I definitely
man.
would say. I would definitely be like, "Yo, I
Man,
wrote Wade, and this is what this motherfucker said." What's up?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
definitely how I give it up.
This
So,
blasphemy.
This right here is slander.
All right, man. Well, listen.
Shit came across the desk.
All right, you could go ahead and read your own letter, DVS. Go ahead and read your own letter, DVS.
Oh, mercy. Hey, DVS, is this for real?
Man, you writing fucking Wade, man.
Is this a troll or is this DVS for real, bro? Come on now, tell me DVS.
He's got to read it, and then we'll just decipher it.
All right, read it.
This sounds crazy, man. This is
read it up, man. Let's see how natural this flows off.
Yo, my man's being set up.
Hold on, hold on. Let's try this out real quick.
Let's get it.
Hold on, from William. That would be me. To William Wilson. Wilson 349819. View all don't go there. Lee County Jail, Saturday, June 29th, 2024, 4:01 p.m. I was trying to get a hold of you. You heard? It said of you. Okay, yeah. I need you to tell me everything you know about this Ocean's 11 shit. You heard? If you ever were in Rikers Island, definitely. We know he wasn't, so this is definitely not me. I would have already took you out. Stab. You are a Chester. You are, huh? I heard a flake. I heard you got crabs too, and the way you treat your cell, I wouldn't be surprised if you pass along to another people, you nasty motherfucker. Good night.
You know that's how they throw the
nasty motherfucker.
Hey, and then it came with this picture though. So
gosh.
So be real with me. So be real with me, DVS. What is going on?
I don't know what's going on, man. This is a setup.
I think there's a portal behind him, and that's where everything comes out of hell.
Yo.
I'm sorry, what?
It looked like this thing is a creature crawling out of a portal from hell. That's what I think. There's a portal behind him, and
that's a creature for sure.
That's a creature right there, bro.
Yeah, that's a cousin of Schmeagle.
That's a creature. He's a sewer creature.
Hey, how this man gonna be doing all these activities with other males and all this stuff, and they get all tore up about dude and what he's got going up on the top bunk, and ain't no man gonna put his seed in his cell. But what's going on when you messing with them boys though, Wade?
That mom shit, like what's going on? This is crazy.
Dude don't like himself so much that he can't even be anywhere similar to the dude he was yesterday, because he got to keep changing every day because he hates himself consecutively.
He's a sick motherfucker, I tell you that much. Straight up. Shout out
I
to
just
the
want to
chat.
know, wait a minute, hold on. That's a good point. How did the guards approve that stab?
Yeah, bro.
I was thinking the same shit.
It's not real, bro. You can't. This is obviously doctored, bro. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe that it was DVS.
Yeah, it doesn't have a Zav girl stamp.
I will
on
say
it.
this,
that's how,
right?
Damn it, that's where I fucked up.
I was gonna say, yo, they definitely knew the lingo. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Oh man, if we put a Zav girl stamp on it, it would have worked.
The watermark would have made it official, like a ref with a whistle.
But speaking of stamps, Melissa Jade, you have a beautiful stamp, and congratulations on getting mentioned by the Daily Mail, which is insane. This is an insane article we're about to read.
YouTube streets. Ronnie Blue Eyes, let's
go ahead, DBS, break it down.
So never before seen pictures of Deadpool killer Wade Wilson reveal he has had a dramatic transformation behind bars as he languishes on death row. The 30-year-old slaughtered two Florida women during the hours long crime spree in October 2019 in Cape Coral. Dubbed the Deadpool Killer as he shares a name with the Marvel character, Wilson was sentenced to death for killing Christine Milton, rest in peace, 35.
Whoa, they did not spell her name right. Where was that at? My bad. Unless you said it wrong. Did you say it wrong or they didn't spell it right?
Yo, Plug, if you from
Kristen Milton.
Florida, do you say Cape Coral or Cape Coral? Like, how do you say it?
Oh no, it's Cape Coral. It's Cape
All right, I
Coral.
was
Yeah,
just curious. All right.
yeah, Cape Coral. Now Fort Myers is actually
Rest in
Fort
peace.
Myers. Fort
Correct.
Myers. You
Fort
ain't from
Myers.
Florida. Yeah.
Fort
When if they
Myers,
say
yeah.
if they say Fort Myers, they're like Yankees.
No,
If
Yeah,
you
you
from
almost
down
gotta
here, it's
say it
Fort
like you from
Myers.
Boston, Fort Myers.
Yeah, it's Fort Myers. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Fort
it's
Misery.
Fort Myers.
Yeah,
Fort
Fort
Myers.
Myers. Fort Myers.
Like
But rest in peace
Palmetto
to
is
the
actually
victim, man.
Palmetto.
Rest in
It's
peace to the victims.
it's really Palm Ghetto, really. But you know
Right, facts.
they be throwing smut. They made it all nice and shit now. But
I heard
go
it was
ahead.
called something
But
else.
not to interrupt you, one of the names might have been misspelled. Respect to
It
the
says
victims.
Christine
Rest in
Milton.
peace.
Okay, they spelled it right. I can't see, bro, for some reason, man.
K
I'm
R
going
I
blind,
S
bro.
T I N E
Getting
M
old,
E L T O N. Christine Milton.
Yeah, I guess right. I can't see it on paper for some
And
reason.
then
But yeah.
Diane
Plug need
Ruiz.
glasses before
Diane
me.
Ruiz. Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah,
43.
Ruiz, yeah. Okay, cool.
Rest in
Simply
peace.
for the
Go
sake
ahead.
of killing. Yeah.
R.I.P. Thoughts to the family.
Always.
As always, that's the main reason we started this shit.
Yeah, facts.
Let's
Condolences to the
get to that.
families and rest in peace to the victims, as always, respectfully.
He amassed a loyal and swooning fan base amongst women. He even wrote desperate letters to the judge in his case pleading for his freedom. But jailhouse photos recently released to bloggers Melissa Jade under a Freedom of Information request show Wilson's appearance has shockingly changed during his time behind bars. A trove of photos taken from the killer's Lee County Jail proof tablet show Wilson is missing teeth and has gained weight in custody. The pictures were taken on a tablet, which snaps the picture every time it is accessed to ensure it has been used by the inmate approved to use it. In one of the photos, Wilson's jaw appears to be out of alignment as he displays missing and cracked teeth. Oof.
Let me ask you something. So, I think it's great. And this is another thing. Okay, this is my thing, right? Melissa Jade has requested a lot of stuff. There's stuff that she's requested that's actually way more important than the pictures. So I'm curious to why the media is only covering the pictures. Like why are they, that's why why are they not covering the sexual assaults and all the shit he's doing in there, and then the money that he was running up and the
Well, that's gonna come eventually.
And listen, it's almost like they want him to have this following. My bad, DVS. I just had to get this out, right? It's like all these women are still jawking him, right? Knowing he's with all this gay predator activity. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Think about it, man. It's,
a lot of these women
it's
like that shit,
anything else, bro. It's a distraction, and it lines pockets of people.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like it's a double-edged sword.
And they can't have them, their facilities looking the type of way too. So they might, be careful what they do and don't release. You never know.
Yeah, bro. Is that private? Do you know, Plug? Is that a private prison?
So we were talking about that.
Rayford is a private prison. I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
Those are profit prisons and
private. Because all the death row people go there.
Yeah, those are prisons for profit.
I got friends on the other side.
Yep, those are prisons for profit.
Free LJ, free Hustle Man Reezy. Salute to the chat, Kari. That's commenting. I don't know if I ever apologized to you before, but we're sorry that we thought you were Ari. Now you guys do sound alike. Like we already talked about it, but you're always invited on the street. Salute to you, Kimmy Jack. I see you, Jules, Melly. Salute to Melly, one of the best mods in the game. Barb. So there's that. Poetic Information. Salute Cree. You already know. DB Bentley. Forging Thought. Poetic. Poetic. Salute Chief. Salute Just Buddy. Salute Mile High Hustle. Salute.
We appreciate you all.
Throwing memberships around, bro.
Jahira,
salute. We appreciate you all, man. Bobby Lucas, B. Luke, bounce back.
617. Bobby Lucas.
Yeah.
What up, B. Luke? Salute, B. Luke.
Shout
I
out to
think
East
that's one of the
Cambridge.
slickest names ever, bro. Bobby Lucas. I don't know why that shit just rolls off the tongue, man. Like I think that's one of the slickest names
Yeah,
ever.
that's the
Thank
guy.
you, Deb.
Scandalous Squad. Shout out to the guy B Luke 617.
Thank you,
That's
Deb,
it.
for the
It
membership.
sound like an old school gangster Harlem. You know,
East
Bumpy
Cambridge.
Johnson. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, East Cambridge, they be like that.
All right, before this call, I'm going to show some more things too. I don't know if you want to pull. Is this the New York Times or the Daily
Yeah, this is
Mail?
the New York Times.
All right, yeah.
This
There's
is
a Daily Mail article too. If you want to read that one too, give Melissa J some clout, man. She worked hard for this, man. That's what's up,
Salute.
bro.
now
Just
the
like
Shout
one
out
Daily
of
to
them
the
Mail. I
mothers.
chat.
Just
just
like
read.
Mickey Truth. I seen one of my other colleagues, bro. Mickey Truth, when she was doing her thing, she was getting mentioned
Oh,
like
she was
this.
putting in work. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Deadpool
And that
killer
no
Wade
respect,
jumper
Wilson.
curse.
respect where respect is
Yeah,
due. You know, they're
that's what
putting in
that
that
is.
work.
I didn't
Salute.
want to say it, plug, but that's exactly what
That's
that
that no
was.
jumper curse. Yeah, once you
Yeah.
go no jumper, you get back and you're streaming again, you fall off. Look at Milk and look at Mickey Truth. All right,
And
so
fucking People Vicky over there. Fucking Deadpool killer
I don't
Wade
know.
Wilson
I don't know
seems
if
bloated and missing teeth as he rots on death row
oh shit.
after
Go ahead.
murdering 2 women. Shocking new photos. So-called Deadpool killer Wade Wilson shows him now bloated and missing teeth as he rots on death row. The heavily tattooed 30-year-old
Ah,
unexpectedly gained a legion of admirers during his trial, even as he was convicted of brutally murdering 2 women in Florida in 2019 just for the sake of killing. Now the chiseled looks are bloated almost beyond recognition, save for the unmistakable face tattoos, including every Joker-style skeleton smile. Oh, you got bars and on low, right? Holy shit. Other images Wade Wilson dubbed the Deadpool killer from sharing the same name as this figure Marvel character shows his missing teeth and with a messy of curly hair replacing the freshly cut slick black style he had in court. Yeah, and there goes those pictures right there.
But it's crazy they didn't cover any of the calls, like, and they go straight to like
No, they will,
mi-
brother. Don't worry.
no, I don't
hey,
know. I don't know why they do
if
this particular. But go ahead.
this dude was standing at the intersection in between Walmart and Lowe's at the red light, with a
I'm taking the
cardboard
light. I'm taking
sign,
the light, bro. I'm taking the
how,
light.
I'm saying, how many of these females would be wanting to write him letters to give him money?
Well, not
Just,
like this.
I mean,
If
shit,
he would
they
have
just
got
might
going
arrested
even
off
like
give
the
him a
this,
pictures,
ride, bro. He might
off
bring
the
him in for a ride.
off the pictures we see right now, the way he looks right now, and just think of him outside as a person who doesn't have a house, just on the corner.
You gotta
Like,
remember, he
wouldn't
fancies
nobody even
himself a
look at
master manipulator. He thinks he could talk his way into anything. You know what I mean?
yo, and who
it.
knows
But
what kind of drugs they're giving him, bro?
people
Holy
don't even
shit.
look that way. You know what I mean? This day and age, you see him out your peripheral in the corner up there. When you get to the red light, bro, you ain't even looking out your side window a lot of times. A lot of people aren't. Whenever it's the same guy in the same spot for the last 2 years, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the dude ain't nothing, man. There's nothing special about this man.
Well, not anymore. In the beginning, it was a facade. It was a lot of lusting. There's nothing really to lust over unless you like fat pigs. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Tooth is too.
Yeah, most pigs are
Hey,
too.
too.
They do have weird sets of teeth going on.
Weirdo.
But he still has females reaching out, doing the utmost to
Facts,
try to
yo.
get in touch with him, sending money, honey bun, stamps, all
I
that.
don't honestly. I don't think he's thinking about honey buns anymore, bro. I think he's thinking about everybody that I'm around is giving me the run for everything that I got. Right, my mental, my emotional, my physical, my commissary, financial. But he's going through a slow death, man. He probably wakes up every day and probably regrets. He's like, damn, I woke up today. Fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, he's like the poster child when you look for everything in the world that you
Homeboy should have
want.
took him out, bro. If he did Homeboy like that, if he did him dirty like that, he should have
Well, that
ended
was a
him right
small
there.
fella, Ronnie. He wasn't no big guy, man. That
So
small
you don't
guy,
have to
man.
be a big guy to pick something up
It
and put
don't
something in
Man,
matter, bro.
somebody,
he
though.
doesn't look like he really got it in him like that. When
Nah, I
last
feel
time
you, though.
I saw
Damn,
Victim
though. You
all day
feel me?
though.
He could have put this shit to bed early. You heard
You
me?
kick a kneecap and knee a forehead. You know what I mean? You kick
You
a
got to know how to
kneecap,
do that
grab
first,
that
bro. You
head,
can't just
I
you
hope
can't
he,
and
wing
it's
I
a
that.
hope,
wrap.
I
That's
hope he
not something
runs
you can
across
wing.
somebody
You
with
would
some
have
heart.
you would
All you
have to
need is
have
some
that
heart.
down in the arsenal already. You would have to have that
Yeah.
somehow. You can't just wing those things that you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like this
I
is
don't
real
know.
life.
He's gonna try
I
that
don't
shit
feel
with the
like
wrong motherfucker, and it's gonna be the last shit he ever tries. And I can't wait for the day I hear that shit. Yeah,
yeah, that's fast, Ronnie Blue. Tell him, bro.
scandalous shit.
That's real life right there, man. One day somebody gonna give him exactly what he's been looking for.
Facts.
Yeah, he's praying for his own demise. I'm pretty sure he wants to be taken out sometime soon. But let's
Go
get right
looking
into
for
this call,
trouble.
man. Let's
Find
see,
it.
it's a 15-minute call, and it's Wade and Bonnie, man. Trafficking charges. Allegedly.
YouTube streets. Yeah.
Go. All right. All right, Davey. You ready? Send this full message. Get over with.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
I'll give you more than 1 second. All right, baby.
Ow.
Hey, free Bonnie Wiggins, man. Free Bonnie Wiggins. Let her
Yeah,
out.
Bonnie got the shit end of the stick on this, man. All the
Let her
way.
out. She clean now. She's clean, man.
And not only that, man,
What-
remember these calls, man, when he was getting at her, man, and she was trying to give every excuse in the book. She was saying, "Let me out, Craig, let me out." And he was not really he kind of he fucked with her pride a little bit and her ego. That's how he got her to do this shit, even though she was trying her hardest. She was making up stories. If they were stories about her mama being fed, she needs to make lasagna. I know people were saying that was lingo and shit, but I don't know, man. She was trying to
She the
get out
one
of
that
shit.
got caught bringing stuff in.
Well, she got caught because
Yeah, on the outside. Yeah, she was. Yep.
she put it in a different spot from the place
Underneath
that
the
she was
tarp.
supposed to.
That black tarp.
How long she got?
And I'm not sure, man. I know she got a shit in the stick though. I know. Fuck.
Free
That's
Bonnie,
horrible,
man.
man.
Regardless of what, she took a L. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but he was really going hard on her, man, and she was doing all the work.
But that's why we raise our children to be better than that right there. You know what
Hey,
I mean?
man, I'll put it like this,
No.
bro. If they didn't lock up Bonnie Wiggins, Wade Wilson be dead right now because she was bringing in all that damn fetty, bro. Like, he would be dead right now. Yes, he would.
Right.
Yeah, he was leaning. He was drooling on his dick type shit.
They should just let her do her thing. Let him take him out.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
Well,
man.
you heard
like,
he was alleging that my bad corrupt, but he was saying they put it in his food. He was trying to say they put the fatty
But
in his.
that's not
That
true,
was,
man. Once
that's
that
some
shit is in
bullshit,
you,
right?
bro, it's either OD or don't.
That's
You know
what he
I mean?
was saying. Yeah,
It's either you OD or you don't. You know what I mean?
He's
like
a
he was
legend. Yeah.
yes.
So
When I heard
there's no in between coming back, shampoo this or shampoo that, bro. You're out, bro. There's none of that shit, bro. This is not the movies. You know what I mean? So he's just tweaking out, bro. He's in that cell going crazy, bro.
Look, bro, at the end of the day, I feel for this lady, but I feel more so for her as a child because obviously she didn't get the rearing and the upbringing that she needed. And so, she continued to look through life and made the wrong choices and then became victims of her own choices because she was never gave a even decent start. You know what I mean? That's not an excuse.
Well, we don't know her. We don't know anything about her life prior to this. We don't really know much. We don't know if she had a good family, bad family, if she was living in the streets.
Bro,
we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So assume
she got
it's a little
daddy issues.
crazy. You know what I mean? She may
doing
have.
all that,
She may have. She definitely fucking with Wade.
She got father issues, bro. If she doing all that, like I tried to keep it in my mind to be the example to show my daughters to be the type of man that they should be in seeking for. You know what I mean? Like maybe not how I dress, maybe not my mannerisms, but my values, my morals, my thought process.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Let's get a little bit more into her thought process. A little bit more.
If we teach our kids right, bro, we won't have Bonnies out there getting caught up doing silly stuff. That's just
good
what
point,
I was
James. Her husband died and she was grieving. Good point.
Yeah, she was going through some.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But
yeah. So let's get into the call. We gonna
and she lost her twins too. Good point,
she
Lisa.
Went through a lot of shit,
see, we forgot a lot about Bonnie Wiggins.
Damn, she was having it hard. That sounds horrible.
You know. So
my
I don't do that every time. I don't say out every time.
Well, I'm just saying, but what are you saying out?
That's like the first time I said ow when I sniffed.
What? Okay, but what are you saying out about? What's wrong?
My bracelets keep pitching me.
Why are you not?
I just said that.
You said that last call. I didn't know they hurt you again this time.
Yeah,
why don't you just take them off when you?
Because my arm, I missed some arm hair there.
Ew. Why don't you take them off when you sleep?
Well, fuck you.
Why don't
it's not like it's long. It's fine. I shaved my arms, asshole.
Well, like you said,
you can't even see it.
I know that.
Like
Thank you, Darzad, again.
Like you said, nobody's touching your legs but Jen. So
yeah.
Okay, right there. Rewind back. Okay, what? So it says Jen in the subtitles, but is he saying Jins? Because this is very important for all the dark magic people out there. Rewind back.
This is a crucial moment. That's a good catch.
Well, like you said,
you can't even see it.
I know that. Like you said, nobody's touching your legs but Jen. So
okay,
nobody's touching your legs but Jen.
Jen is a female, right? Or her daughter? Or something?
I think he's saying. Is he saying Jins? Ginz?
No, you're Jen, like Jennifer, like Jennifer. I think you're going way too far into like you're talking about Jins.
Okay,
like,
Jen is a friend. All right, just making sure. I'm just saying, there's a lot of dark magic in this shit, and I was about to go on a whole other realm with it. But go ahead,
man. Chill out, man.
That ain't got me. I'm just saying what they into, not what I'm into.
You.
Yeah.
I'm Lord Jesus Christ. You already know, baby.
I know.
Hey, bro.
You don't need
I don't know.
things.
Maybe this is a reach, but the Jen could be something like a Bob, and it could be an acronym or a name of a toy like Bob, battery,
or like a John, like a trick, like a John, like you never know.
A Jen, like.
A Jen could be a John. Like a John is like a trick.
They say it's her friend. I think we figured it out. It's her friend.
The friend Jen.
Well, you know what? What's that?
I mean, I do. It's like.
What's that look like?
Like natural. Dude,
what's that look like?
Like a thing. I don't know. It's something really hairy though.
Oh no!
Is it hairy? Is it really? Is it hairy?
This is like those 70s mags.
Girl, like an animal, baby. Very girl.
Those 80s mags.
Yeah, she on that Austin Powers shit.
I've seen a few of them, man.
Good, baby.
It's okay.
Yes,
ain't nobody going to put it down there. Ain't nobody push it down there.
It's actually to the point where it's like really uncomfortable and annoying. So like I'm gonna have to shave it.
Trim it, shave it, and ain't nobody putting that down there.
I can't stand like honestly, this is like the longest I've ever like let it go.
Yeah, like, you know what kind of hair that shit? Go really clean that shit up.
I think she's doing this intentionally, just to
kind of hair about the hair. And yo, for the record, I don't excuse nothing. No excuses. Bonnie ain't off the hook. Fuck her too. That's just me though.
Shit.
I'm the bad guy. I'm the boss. The bad guy.
Okay, so her family's with the shits, Ronnie.
How long has she been down?
For a couple years, brother. She's gonna be coming home. Actually, I don't
Yes.
even know if her case is even.
I'm just saying, no one's an exception.
No one's an exception to the rules when it comes to me. I hold shit down like this. That's how it go.
Oh man, I don't know, man. Listen
I mean,
to the Wiggins and them. I'm good.
Yeah. But even when you're
I'm
in
talking
your
about the
worst spot,
calls, not her personally. I ain't
there's
I'm
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
saying
ways to
the
go
phone
about it.
calls. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
You
No,
don't
yeah,
reach
I get you.
out to a guy like this. Like there's ways to
Look at
go
some
about it,
shit.
even when you're in a horrible rut, in a horrible place in life. You don't reach out to milk jug face cats. You know what I mean?
No, I mean like we're gonna cover
I
the
just
call
like
just like
said,
we would
buddy, like
cover
not
any other call. That's all.
Yep.
caring
Talk your shit.
though, but it's like to the point where like I don't care that no one's even down there. I need to just do it for myself because it's fucking aggravating me.
That's real. That's real. I feel you, baby. Yeah, no, for sure.
I don't even care that no one's down there. I just want to feel clean and like trimmed. Like
Yeah.
I just want
Bonnie
to
and
feel
Joey
Now
sound
groomed.
alike.
to the point, it's like now it's like it's for you. Like it has to something has to happen. Like,
Yeah.
I get it.
Like it's like okay, bitch. Enough is enough. You still got a while. You're not gonna go that long, ho. Do something about it.
Yeah. Hell no.
I'm not trying to look like my fucking mother.
Stop. Oh man.
Don't die over there.
No, well, thank you for the images in my head. But hey, so anyways.
You're welcome. That's horrible. Ew.
Right? All right, let's send this kid a message, man. Let's get this shit done with this kid, man. Cool. You ready?
Yeah.
Gracie, that's a
Alright,
Patreon
just,
question. We did
just
so we
say,
started recording the Patreon, so we'll be dropping that soon. But that right there, we will not answer that stuff on here. We just that's a
Oh yeah,
Patreon
the
question.
Patreon is coming. Just stay
It's lit.
tuned.
Hey,
Yeah,
Corrupt was
yeah.
on there. Corrupt.
Be patient. Be patient. It's coming soon, and we got a lot to
DVS
add
wanted
to
to
it.
shut it down 9 times. He kept saying I made him feel uncomfortable.
We're just getting started too. It's wild. Make sure you tap in.
just say,
I wrote down what you told me to say. It's in my notebook. I just don't remember.
oh, you didn't message him that last night on the other account? Oh.
Oh wait,
All right, well,
yeah. I think I did.
no, it's okay.
I did.
Oh, it's okay. Just say,
I just forgot because I just made this real account.
all right,
I'm like, oh wait.
message him and say, press play, yes, question mark, or
Yeah, I
no,
remember because I
question mark.
said something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what we said before, yeah, but press play, question mark,
Yeah, or no, question mark.
yes or no, question mark, yes. Just send that and let's see what he says. It's good
I
because
said
he's probably
something
waking
else
up.
though last night too, right?
Yeah, you did. It was a little different, slightly different, but pretty much the same. But let's just see what he says because he's probably waking up about now. It's about time that they wake up right now, so it's probably good timing. We'll get a message
Okay.
back by the time when you wake up later and shit. I'm sure we should have something back from him, which would be perfect. So what I'm gonna do, baby, sweetheart, what I'm gonna take the time to do on my own is now, once we get this done today, I'll go ahead and find somebody new, and then instead of Red, okay, somebody that's easy, and then what we'll do is when I find my new person, you'll just one time you can just show them the area, like because you already know, and then after that, one time of you showing them the area, I'll make sure that they do it on their own every time, okay, where they. Hopefully I can get somebody that has a car and stuff, and they'll be able to just do all their own shit,
Yo,
okay?
Wade
The only
talking
thing they'll
about
do for
training a
me is,
replacement, bro. He talking about trying to train a replacement. Like, don't worry, you don't gotta do this no more. We're gonna have someone else take care of this. Just show them how to do it. Like, this is the old school, trickery.
Well, yeah, you
Oh
remember
yeah.
we covered code 1, 2, and 3. So
Oh, of course.
we were talking about how he was trying to make her feel comfortable,
Yeah.
so she would be able to just get this particular job done because she was not feeling this shit.
And when
She
predators prey on people, they use their most vulnerable moments and times in life to come in and do so too. We got to remember that the manipulation is real here. It's maybe he can't manipulate us, but to the people that it does affect, look how much it affects them.
yeah,
And don't forget
is meet
that
up with
DVS
you
did
wherever.
right, Wade.
I did not. Stop saying that, bro.
You're at, like, and pick up what I need
To
from
grab
you.
my stuff.
Yeah,
To grab
and then
the stuff all the crap and stuff.
Yes, and then I'll have them drive. I'll have them do it after you show them the area. You know, after that, one time they'll be able to accomplish it on their own. So I'll make it really easy. Okay, I'll find somebody. We'll make it easy, and I'll make it where it's not a hassle for you, and you won't feel like, okay, we're always talking about this and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I promise. All right, baby.
It's not even necessarily that it's a hassle. I don't.
Come on.
I don't. It's not a. I mean, sometimes sometimes yes, it's a little bit of a hassle when I have
when
stuff
you
going
tell
on,
me
but
it's the
it's
only
not
thing
like
that our
a
relationship
hassle.
is based on, what am I supposed to feel like? I don't want you
It's
feeling
just
like
because
that.
I feel like it's all we talk about. I feel like I know it's not all we talk about. I know it's not, but it just feels like it consumes a lot of our time, and I don't like that.
All right, did you message him? Let's get this done with. Let's be done talking about this. All right, we're done talking about it. All right, so anyways, and baby, why don't you take those bracelets off like when you sleep, girl, so they're not tugging on you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I don't know. Because they're for like protection and stuff, so I just wear them all the time.
Protection? No, I thought one is for protection. The other one's like love and whatever else.
Two of them are for protection, but the other two, they're for protection, but they're for protection against different things.
Okay. That's real. Yeah.
Like the pink one, it's like for protection against like, you know,
how good is your
love and your passion and all of that.
Yeah. How good is your word with me? How good is your word with me? Your word. How good is it?
That's all I get. Why?
Yo, Plug is right. They on that trickery.
Right,
you know, they on that. I don't want to call it like, you know, I would just say, let's say superstitious. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let's rewind back. Rewind back a little bit. Rewind back a little bit. Come on, man. Let it cook.
Pink one, it's like for protection against like, you know,
how good is your
love and your passion and all of that.
Yeah. How good is your word with me? How good is your word with me? Your word. How good is it?
That's all I get. Why?
Solid. You goddamn right it is. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, girl. All right. I'm just saying. Do you remember the question I asked you last night at Walmart? Do you remember? Really? Oh man. I said, because we were talking about some shit, and I said, what you said was, I said that.
Thank you, K. Razy.
I was like, we were talking about the papers and stuff. I was like, you give me your word, you're gonna bring them up here soon. And you were like, yes, baby, I give you my word.
Oh yeah.
That, baby.
I remember that.
That's what I'm talking. That's the most important thing in the world. Fuck.
Well, you asked me a lot of questions.
Honestly,
so
though, Jail probably saved Bonnie
to.
Wiggins' life too, though. She was on a path of Fetty. She wasn't gonna get out of that alive.
She said you asked me a lot of questions.
I was gonna say, like, this could have been the best thing that possibly could have happened to Bonnie.
She's got that benzo sound, that possibly Klonopin sound.
That's how Christian sounds too.
That's that benzo sound, man. That when you get, you know,
a little more
drawn out, a little more lazy, a little more, I don't know.
Not in the ottoman.
Yeah. You could tell. You can tell.
At the ottoman. At the Ramada. Hold on to the pill bottle.
At least I remember you asking me that.
You sent me some pictures, bro?
Yeah, I'm working on sending you another one. But who the fuck is going to send you a picture?
No. That wasn't a question. That was more of like, let's talk about it.
Ronnie, who's hotter, Jesse or Bonnie Wiggins?
Yo, listen, I don't even know what Bonnie looked like, but I'm gonna have to say Jesse because it's messy.
Man, that's debatable.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's debatable.
The voice threw me, bro. She sounded like she's ready to fall asleep right now. So I thought she might be a little heavy set.
I wasn't like, is it you? No, it wasn't that.
She got weight on her, but I don't know.
I ain't mad at the weight. I like them thick, bro. Shit.
I know. I know.
Hey, keep me warm in the winter, give me shade in the summer, bro. I'm with it.
Like, baby, you send me some pictures? That type of thing. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do what you said, because I still haven't made that collage because I can't figure out how to do it.
Oh, my God. All right, listen. Picture this.
I haven't found out. I know how to do it. I know what you're saying, how to do it, but I haven't found an app that I can do it on. Like, I can't figure out how to get that picture on that picture and that picture on that picture.
Because you can screenshot, you can minimize the picture and drag it over. post it there.
Yeah, but how do I get it onto that picture? I can't do it on my phone. I have to have an app, and I haven't found an app that'll do it.
It's gonna ask you, like, when you're doing the collage, you like pull other pictures instead to like add to the collage. You do that same thing, and then you just make that picture small, minimize it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. That's not how the app works. The app has a template, so I have to pick a template. So I can pick a template with like 2 pictures, 3 pictures, all the way up to 9 pictures. These templates hold.
Oh,
so
yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's the little things I'm talking about. Like
there's got to be a way because it's
pictures. Like there's certain things, and then she's very, very sinusy. Like I don't know, man. I'm willing to bet she on some kind of benzo, something.
How do you
like
do a
that.
poll, DVS? I need to go do a poll real quick. I might have to go get a side by side of Jesse and her best picture, and then Bonnie Wiggins' best picture.
You might have to do that, bro.
I might have to go do that. I'll be back.
They call it the deadly combination, right? Because what people do, like on methadone, mild mass and cash in Boston, they'll get hooked. They'll be on methadone or something like that, or maybe something like Suboxones, right, or methadone, right? And they'll mix it with benzos, like Clonopins or Xanax. So you'll go down to methadone mild. They'll call it benzo Boston. They got documentaries and movies on this shit, and you'll just see people leaning.
Like it's been years now, bro. It's been years now. But bro, I would be about the opiates, and then I would be about all the benzos on top of it, man. Like, you know what I mean? All the way to the point of being brought back with the Narcan, all of that, man. I walked that trail for
mass and cash, bro. Right in Boston, methadone.
But I wasn't one you would see on methadone mild type of cat.
No, I'm saying this is what they do when they would go, do their thing. You see them out there,
Yeah.
But after they get their dose or whatever, they'll go and mix it and do the benzos on top, and then they would have them all ghost mode, like all
well, I'm saying look, like what I mean, I guess, is I never thought like I was a junkie, right? Like I never thought I was like an addict, like I'm a junkie, bro. I never thought that really until I just realized I was, man, because like I afforded it, you know what I mean? Like I had this hustle and that hustle, which took care of this addiction and that addiction, and it didn't hurt me at all, except on real levels. It didn't hurt me monetarily. I mean, it did. I could have had more money, could have did more things, could have been a lot smarter, right?
Nah, but my point is, right, you see the methadone, it makes them put on weight. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it with loved one, with friends that I've lost contact with. You see them put on weight, but when they do that deadly combination, that's why it's called the deadly cocktail. It's deadly, that combination, bro.
Yeah,
You're lucky to make it out. You know what I mean?
The Fetty's out, bro.
Oh, now it's a wrap. You know what I mean? But I'm saying you lucky to make it out of that shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Used to, you at least had a 50-50, right? Nowadays, bro, you got more like
that 90-10,
80-20, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, I get it, bro. Like, and I mean, shoot, I can relate to it very heavily, bro, because
we were talking about the weight, and this goes all the way back to Wade Wilson, right? Because he put on all this weight, and they're saying, why does he look like he put on so much weight? It ain't just the honey buns, like me and DVS said. DVS and I had spoke on the medication, the potential medications he could be allegedly taking. It could be what's putting the weight on. You know what I mean? And it
no, that's I want to say that's 99% of what it is, bro. The other factor is like stress and his
ain't shit else to do type shit.
I mean, dude could just be in against off. Like,
stress eating, right?
He don't seem like the type that really would be like super like self-motivated. You know what I mean? Like, he seemed like the type that would mope around the cell type of stuff.
Yeah, facts. He ain't getting in no burpees or nothing. Let's keep it real.
Well, the medication is going to keep him docile. It's almost like
that's what I said.
was thinking about
keeps him docile. Exactly.
I was thinking about earlier. Like I was like, maybe his sex drive is not as much as it was before.
Right. That's why he's so calm, cool. That's why he's
medication might have some kind
collective.
of castration sort of like antidote to it,
on
like
these
to
calls,
keep the sex drive down.
It got that fucking the Wheaties, like the shit they used to, calm your sex drive down. Fucking them old school cornflakes. The cornflakes.
dude already mentally is chemically imbalanced, right? And they throwing all these these medications that make this chemical activate, this one decelerate, this one anticipate. You know what I mean? This one
Trying to tame the
demonstrate.
beast. Yeah.
Like
You
you know
gotta
what I mean? They're
remember
probably
too.
just doing all kinds of different cycles to see what works, and then he's probably also
He's a fucking guinea pig.
cheating.
He's an experimental. Yeah.
He's
They're
probably
trying all
Well,
kinds
cheating
of
that's
on.
shit.
key. That's key, Ronnie, because you got to
Uh,
remember, like a lot of the times when they start medications, bro, they start them with the,
Facts.
the real sick people, like the ones that are like, in need of
Look at Whitey
medication.
Bulger, right? They put him on LSD over 20 something times, 50 something, like 30 something, crazy amount of times while he was locked up experimenting on him. LSD like 50 times, something crazy.
I was with the old timer, man, killed two state troopers, man. They had like a 63 number or some wild shit like that. And back in the 70s or the 80s, they when he was in Sing Sing, they used to call him to the infirmary 3 times a day so he could smoke medical marijuana that the government prescribed to him for his throat cancer. And he did that shit for like 6 months or something like that, and the cancer went away. And then
Listen, I've seen old documentaries of them torturing poor, specifically Irish and black and poverty stricken people that had no family or loved ones to look out for them, and they were experimenting all kinds of drugs and LSD. And Whitey Bulger was one of the names that came up, but he did it for good time to get the fuck up out of there. But there was other people in there that basically had no choice, is what I'm saying. Crazy.
Hey, James Clover in the comments, man. It
Scandalous
doesn't matter
history.
if you necessarily have enough. Like if you are an addict and you are a junkie and you're about that type of lifestyle, too much is never enough. You know what I mean? Like it's not enough, man. Especially, what happens if you get locked down for a month and a half, or you can't come out, nothing, ain't nothing moving, nothing happening. Like maybe you could have that little stashed up. Maybe there's lots of reasons to have more if you're about doing that.
Is it a way where you just template add the pictures, but then you can add smaller pictures everywhere else? Like, there has to be a way to do that because there is.
Yeah, on top of the picture that's already there. I
Yeah.
don't have one for that.
Well, I guess baby's not going to get the picture you wanted then. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay.
I kind of have.
Oh,
You got an idea?
I haven't tried this on this app yet. I've downloaded like 12 photo apps.
I bet. I kind of do that too.
I don't know how to do
when
the
I'm out there
poll,
too,
but
because you never, it's like, you gotta
Bonnie
figure out
Wiggins
which
on the
one's
right,
which.
Jesse on the left, Ronnie.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Now, first of all, just to make it real clear for the chat, this ain't for me or us. This is for Wade Wilson. Let's be real clear on that point. Because I say neither. I got what I need, know what I mean? And I needs nothing. And I ain't bluffing. But listen, Plug, you might have changed my mind, bro. I mean, I can't see how thick the hips is, but I don't know. She might be better for Wade, bro. You might have sold me right there. Not bad, bro.
Someone said
Definitely.
Jesse got the braids. Jesse's
Right.
smarter. That's definitely
Listen,
true.
yeah, exactly. I was
That's
gonna
definitely
say
true.
it definitely ain't how she sounds. She don't look how she sounds because that's what threw me off. You know what I mean? But like I
Bonnie
said,
got
it
bigger
could be the
boobies though.
meds. Right, right.
But you're right. We don't know what. Yeah, you're right. This is shit we do on a Patreon, man. They caught us slipping.
all I,
Go.
Yeah, they got a
all I see is
freaky. They
trouble.
got a they got a
God damn
taste,
it.
bro. They got a taste.
All I see is trouble, man. Let's go.
Tap it into the Patreon for exclusive scandalous content, YouTube streets. Yeah.
You two
Hey, well, I'm gonna
straight.
zoom in on this picture real quick though, dude. You should see how they made him look. Hold on, bro. That shit hilarious, bro. That shit funny as fuck. I'm gonna zoom in on it. You can play the call though. Go ahead. DBS.
YouTube streets.
What up,
Yeah.
Justin? I see you, homie.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this poll, fellas. Trying to get
Oh,
the poll
oh
done.
shit. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Oh
Yo,
shit.
the
Yeah.
chat has spoken. They all saying Bonnie, bro. The chat has spoken. The comment section, they like them thick. They're like your guy Blue Eyes,
Look,
man. They
man, you
like your
need a
dick.
third option of neither.
That's always an option,
neither.
bro.
Yeah.
That's always an option. That's the first option. I said this is for Wade,
Yeah,
bro.
you're right.
Public
You're right.
service announcement. We ain't not entertaining this shit. But yo, for Wade, who's more psycho? Go with that one. You know what I mean?
Who's more psycho? The
I
one on
told
the
you
right.
Wade was in the making of Build a Bitch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he needed Jesse for that mental stability and the, you know what I mean, that legalities and shit.
Don't forget the rest of the crew, bro.
Oh, all of
You
them.
got
They all play a role. This is a well-oiled machine. They all got a part to play, right?
Speaking of
yeah.
this paperwork goes in with the calls. I don't know, man. I was gonna have the lawyer read this, but I don't know what it is. I just know it has something to do with the calls.
All the calls?
We could have DBS read it if he wants.
Like that letter he wrote?
Sorry, I keep cutting in and out. What'd you say?
I said, like that letter he wrote. He read
Oh
earlier.
no, yeah, yeah. You can't read this. DBS is too little for you.
Yeah.
No, so I was just going over it real quick. So all requests made to the Lee County Sheriff's Office for any recorded phone calls made by Wade Wilson while at the Lee County Jail. Response: objection to the extent that this request seeks requests made by law enforcement personnel and agencies. The request is overboard and disproportional to the needs of the case. Such requests and responses thereto will not show whether LCSO has released the recorded phone calls to the public. Such communications themselves are exempt from 119.07 and of the Florida Constitution. Defendants is withholding such documents pursuant to the objection, including requests, responses, and responsive documents. All requests for recorded phone calls by Wade Wilson made to LCSO by any member of the media or the general public. All such requests, responses, and responsive documents thereto are attached. All documents relating communications between the Lee County Sheriff's Office and the Office of the State Attorney relating to recorded phone calls made by Wade Wilson while incarcerated at Lee County Jail. Response: all documents pertaining to the transfer by any methods of recorded phone calls made by Wade Wilson via evidence.com or any other electronic transfer portal to any person or entity. Response: objection to the extent that this request seeks documents pertaining to the transfer of recordings to law enforcement personnel and agencies. The request is overbroad and disproportional to the needs of the case. Documents pertaining to the transfer of the recorded calls and law enforcement personnel and agency have no bearing on the issue presented in this case because they will not show whether LCSO has released the recorded phone calls to the public. Additionally, such documents themselves are exempt of the Florida Constitution. Defendant is withholding such documents pursuant to the objections, including requests, responses, and responsive documents. As for documents pertaining to the transfer of recordings to any member of the media or the general public, no such recordings were released. See response number 1. All documents showing the upload or transfer any kiosk messages of Wade Wilson via evidence.com or any other electronic transfer portal. Response: objection to the extent that this request seeks documents pertaining to the upload and transfer of messages to law enforcement personnel, agencies, and requests is overbroad and disproportional to the needs of the case. All right, you got another page for me? Withholding such documents pursuant to the objection, including requests, responses, and responsive documents as for documents pertaining to the upload and transfer of messages to any member of the media or general public. No such message will release. See response. Certificate of services. I hereby certify that this true and correct copy above is foregoing has been.
So basically, phone calls to prison. This is a win for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got the W. Yeah, they caught the W. Yeah.
So and Jesse getting it dismissed is probably a part of her plan. She's definitely
At
not away no more.
11:10 too, man. That's a fact.
And then look at this shit right here, dude. She is not on the visitation.
She is removed. She's been removed. She's done so. He denied her too. Hold on, go back. He denied her too. He denied her.
Hold
on. No, this is the wrong one. Oh no. She removed. He didn't deny her. She's removed.
No, so Rosemary he denied.
Yeah, that's his baby mama, right?
I don't know.
Hey, there's a movie about that.
That's crazy, denying the baby mama. That's
so hold on. Who's Leah? Who's Leah? Hold on, go back, man.
You want me to go back? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, they redacted Carly, Alexis, and Katie. They redacted the last names though, but they kept
redacted William too.
Watch your mouth.
I love this shit, man.
Kelly A. Strong.
Every time you say redacted, my bad. Every time you say redacted, I think of that little Asian chick that used to work for No Jumper.
Yeah. What's her name? I forget her name.
She redacted. That's her name.
Yeah, that was her name.
Redacted. But yeah, he removed Kelly too. And then he's also denying broads too. He's not allowing them to come in.
Oh, he's taking them to the curbs out here on the YouTube streets. That's crazy.
It's funny. It says girlfriend and girlfriend, and then personal friend, and then all the way down there, Kelly pen pal.
Yo, that's Wade's lingo. He be like, "What up, girlfriend?"
Yep, pen pal.
Thanks.
All right, so if we had to rate where's Kelly Strom in the top? Okay, she's a little bit older, but where do you got her at, man? She does have decent pictures, I guess, but the pictures that we show, I don't know. We can save her for Patreon.
Yeah, that's on the next one. The next Patreon is gonna be wow. The first
yeah,
one's
we're
just
talking major shit about you, Way Wives too. Make sure you buy it. Make sure you buy Patreon so you can hear us talk shit about you, Way Wives.
And Rosemary. That's right, yo.
I might talk to you nice. Pull up.
Rosemary is fucking this chick, man. Jesse, man.
Yo, that's what bugs me out the most, right? Plug brought that up earlier. I wanted to point that out, right? Whenever I'm hearing a chick talk and it reminds me of another chick, it bugs me out. I'm like, some of these chicks, you know what I mean? Like, which two is the same one? You know what I mean? I'm always thinking that. Other than the fact that which ones are feds.
Doppelgangers, bro.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Especially Vivian. At one point, I was convinced somebody was putting on that German accent.
What's this right here?
Yeah, go ahead and read that. Listen, the media doesn't talk about all this nasty shit he be doing. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Oh, man, this is going to be...
The women want to love him. We got to paint the real picture here, but careful, it's vivid.
All right, man. 6/24/24.
Even though there's not a watermark on it, salute to Melissa Jade.
OMA's Offender Management System, Inmate Wade Wilson, screen, incidents, dates, 1/8/2021, 21/15, author Jay Torres. On Friday, January 8th, 2021, I was assigned as the 2 East deputy at the main jail facility. At approximately 18:27 hours, I witnessed inmate Wilson standing at the day room cell door, masturbating while looking at me in the officer station. I informed him that his actions would not be tolerated. He will be receiving a disciplinary report and the following rule violation: indecent exposure. Anyone who exposes themselves to a lewd or indecent manner. It's called a major. So yeah, he's a gunner,
bro.
He's not even a sniper.
Multiple gunning ones. So good.
He's a machine gunner. He'll jump out. He don't
he's in there gunning.
Why do I feel like homeboy is always like he's gonna do some stuff that
goes back to that medication shit I was talking about too, corrupt. I'm pretty sure
I
now.
couldn't hear you. Hold
It's
on.
that
My
devil
bad.
in
My
him.
bad.
I said that goes back to the medication that we were talking about earlier. I'm pretty sure
Well,
there's something in that cocktail
you
I
that
think that
remember?
shit suppresses. I think it suppresses him.
no,
If
it's like
anything,
yeah,
You
that's what
remember?
I'm
tames the
saying.
beast. That shit
It's
tames
like
the
a
beast. Yeah,
castration kind of thing. I'm pretty sure they're
exactly. Makes
slipping
him
that shit
real
in there.
docile. Like,
You remember
Wait,
the rapper Bizarre? You remember Eminem's
yeah,
homeboy Bizarre?
D12, of course.
Like,
My
like,
homeboy got a
like
song with him.
Wade
Extreme.
Wilson's actions seem like they
Some
could be
shit he would
rap
rap about,
lyrics
like a bar.
out of
Yeah,
Bizarre's
facts.
thank you for the
catalog. You
support,
know what I
everybody in the
mean?
chat.
Like,
Salute to y'all. Y'all already know.
yeah, that's
Appreciate
what I
y'all.
was getting at. Like, it just be so bizarre, bro. Like, the dude be so out there. His
It's funny
actions
that you
is
say that because I actually referred to them as the Dirty Dozen before. The DVS called them the Funky Bunch, and I was calling them the Dirty Dozen. We were just cracking jokes and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's wild, man. It gets crazy over here with these
the
fucking.
YouTube streets, yeah.
With a
But
big
what was I
What the
gonna
fuck
say?
do
Do
you
you
need photo editing apps for?
photo editing apps? I'll be doing all types of shit, baby. You never know. I'll be taking all types of pictures when I'm out
Yeah?
there. Hell
Huh.
yeah. Be doing all types of editing, taking pictures, man. I'll be doing everything.
Huh.
Just, okay, well, but all my pictures when I get out there are gonna be of you and I. So
She said, huh? She ain't like that.
Yo, and plug. Next time we need to see some
like,
hips and ass in them pics, bro. I like them
Dude, what do you
thick.
want me to do, man?
You
I
like
eat
them
the
thick? Now
fuck.
I'll fuck with you. Let's save it for Patreon. We gotta promote this Patreon. Let's go.
so that is that still on?
Fucking
Purpose?
Ronnie,
That's
man.
still because you're gonna be in there. Oh, god damn it.
We'll see.
Okay.
If you ain't paid to be
Don't
on, then
pay
you gonna
me.
be paid to be
Well, what do
on.
you mean
Prove
we'll
me
see?
feeling like this is wrong.
Well, then what are you talking about? We'll see. I already know.
We'll see.
Why are you
It's
talking
all, that's all the pictures you take.
God damn it.
What?
You fucker. Well, I was gonna tell you something, man. I forgot. Because you talking about see if that's all the pictures I'm gonna take.
She got them
Yeah,
all
that's gonna
slipping
be
and
all the pictures I'm gonna take.
stumbling.
That
What you
was a
talking about?
different reaction from Wade than I'm used to.
What did you used to do with it? Never mind, I don't want to know.
God damn it, dude. Oh. Now I remember. I didn't used to take no fucking shit like that, baby. I just took normal pictures. But sometimes I add like sometimes we could add like different things to it just to make the picture look cool. Like different lights or whatever, you know? Different like screens or whatever, just to make the picture look dope or whatever, you know, shit like that. That's all. But what was I gonna say later, baby, when I call you and wake you up or whatever time you wake up later, when I call you and shit, would you like for me to
Back to that little boy voice. Remember, he got caught up. Every time he gets caught up or put
Facts,
in a
yeah.
situation, he turns into a little baby boy.
Yeah.
Little baby
Lost
boy.
boy. He's
There's a
lost.
lot of
No way.
psychology
No way.
stuff on that, bro. There's a lot of
No
psychology
Johnny.
stuff that we revert, like certain people that have certain syndromes, they revert back to a certain age in their mind whenever
Well,
Yeah.
he's able to do that because he already knows he has them as far as they know his capabilities and the violence. The lure is already there, you know what I'm saying? So it's
No
like he already
Johnny.
knows that they there, and it's like I can really manipulate them now because they're not going nowhere because they know that he's
Yeah, that's
violent.
the reset. You go back to,
So
you know
it's
what
like
I'm saying?
he can go into that little boy mode, and it's like they
Yeah,
feel like they have the power because this killer is bowing down to
exactly. It's
them,
an
going into
automatic
like a child.
factory reset.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like I'm a killer, but I'm a baby. I'm your baby. You know what I mean?
Facts.
yeah. I
remind you
guess
so we could call GTL so we can have our visit for next week? You still good for that?
Not that
You
you
want
need
me?
to remind me, but I would like to call them.
You said I need to remind you, or I don't need to
I
remind
said
you?
not like you need to remind me later, but I would like to call them.
Okay. Well, I'll just say something to you about it later, I guess.
Yeah.
So we can, yeah, 'cause it's already Wednesday. You know, the week's gonna go by fast, and I'm gonna be like, by next week, I hopefully already got it set up because I'm gonna be like, baby, where are you? Like, I want to see my baby. It's been a month. A month, baby. It's been 30 days, girl. Just so I can see that butt. It's been 30 days. Which was well worth it, for sure. 3 seconds that I had.
Was it? Because I don't think it was.
You have 1 minute remaining.
But you really look so good. It's hard for me to say that it wasn't, but it really sucks not seeing
You
you.
didn't even see anything really.
I saw your butt.
For like a second.
That shit
Like
was
you got
nice,
to see it in the pictures. So like what?
Man, but it sure was nice watching you take that dress off.
You sure?
Yeah.
Did it give the 1 minute warning?
Yeah, it did. I love you.
Okay.
You want to bed?
Yeah.
All right, sweetie. I love you too. Try to send me my pictures, I guess.
I'm trying.
All right. I love you, baby.
Love you.
I'll call you up tomorrow.
Love you. Love you.
I love you so much. 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 I love you. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more. I love you more.
I love you more, chicken fucker.
No, I love you more, Mr. Wilson.
No, you don't. I love you more.
Damn, he might. Hey, bro, he might have loved this one the
Thank you for
most.
using
YouTube streets.
That shit kind of crazy right there. That sounded crazy at the end right there, bro.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
That sound like Ronnie in high school right there.
Maybe yeah, they're trying to get in the last word, plug. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How that go?
All right, we're gonna
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Yeah. We're gonna take a trip down memory lane too.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready on that one, DVS.
As always, you already know. Shout out to phone calls from prison.
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat for riding with us. You know where it's at. YouTube Streets Podcast. We live. It's your guys. Yeah, we here.
So say that one more time, plug.
Private
that
chat
memory button. Boop, boop, boop.
Private chat. There's a link. Is it still there?
No.
Commercial. Hold on. Let me go to commercial.
You ain't even supreme if the white supremacy got you marked out. Heard you checked in, I heard you copped out, you drop out. Heard they put that Fetty in your pussy ass mouth. You like shit too. Shit, you ain't no pit bull, you a shih tzu. I'm surely that you get this pistol to your damn temple, blood everywhere. Do you like Epstein accidental or leave your ass alive cause this shit driving you mental? I'm in that Kia Sorrento, the dog food inside the kennel. You cannot love a girl, you always so physical. You snitched on your clip, that shit was so detrimental. The way this out of shape, this fucking brick gon' pass a physical. Say this shit like hyperboles, don't say this shit so literal. You was supposed to be there for me, but you really did the minimum. These bullet holes like trolls, but they gon' get to you. The hospital pumping your chest, but they can't save you. Shaq and Biggie, you can't stop the rain. Bitch, I go so hard up in that paint with that flock of flame. I got that Kevin Costner, shoot your ass in open range. Man, you better get your partner or you gonna hold his brain. On my Glock, Allen Dick, it's extendo growing pains. Got your bitch in the whip, I'm about to show her things. Get you snip, get your clip, now she only got some bangs. Way before those restaurants, you know us out here raising canes. She gon' make the dick disappear like she David Blaine. Got that shit up all up in her teeth and this ain't Johnny Dang. Yeah, she got some corn up in the teeth, that shit is kinda strange. Kitty cat has got a scratch, I swear that bitch has got some mange. Turn her on and turn her over, bitch, I'm about to turn the page. When she dies, she coming back, I swear to God, I need some sage. Hit her with the dick, it's like a bat, she never felt the same. I just told that bitch to be real in this house of pain. Back in high school, I got jumped by some bloods, and I thought they was my brothers, but they just wanna see some blood. Now I'ma put my pants up, I'm in the mud. Ain't no motherfucker on this planet Earth that I trust. The price of bullets, yeah, you know they getting up white. So I got my fucking knife on my side, that's my alibi. Let's get back real.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You ain't ready for this one.
Yeah,
Plus she took the money and she left town. I know that these way whites with the get down.
Yeah, we might play that one at the end. All right, it's in the private chat, bro.
Fire plug, fire. Fire.
Salute to everybody riding with us still, man. And make sure you tap in to Patreon. We're gonna have much brand new music. Shout out to El Plaga.
Yeah, we can play some of old Ronnie's old music over there too. So make sure y'all come
Oh,
over
it's gonna
there.
get scandalous. Yeah, we're gonna have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Yeah, you could do anything over there. It's pretty cool. Got so much room to do stuff.
Yeah, we gotta get off over there.
Hey, speaking of
Brothers.
Patreon, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, plug, next time you go off on somebody, you know how you will pop off on somebody here and there occasionally, maybe.
Yeah.
But next time you do, bro, please hit them with that cadence right there that you did on that song, bro. That nitty gritty sideways, like it's almost like I hear your words sideways.
I know that's why I want. That's why I put it out like that. I was like, you know what, motherfuckers be playing with me, man. They think I don't see their little fucking shit around here, bro. They playing with me, man. They playing with me. I know you exactly what you're saying, bro. Hell yeah, I'm gonna come out like that, bro. I'm gonna come hard
with that, bro. Yeah.
Fire.
But sometimes, you know, it was different. I was doing that forever, but when we started doing the songs, like the R&B, like the auto-tune songs, that shit hit different too, getting dissed by one of them. Like if you're in a diss song and it's like that one I did on Big Lance, that shit hit hard, bro. That shit hit so hard. That Suge Knight.
Yeah, I mean, bro, you know.
Or Suge White, whatever the fuck it was called.
You should always punch up, bro.
Yeah, that's why I got Adam 22 diss songs coming. Let's go though.
Let's get to this.
Bad for me. They can say because I'm stumbling on my words. Who gives a fuck, man?
Listen. You can think that way.
Salute the BC
It's going to bite you in your ass because now what's going to happen?
Salute to Vanity, thank you. Salute to K Reezy, thank you.
Attorneys, when they charge you and these attorneys come to you, I mark my words. They're going to say,
Wade Wilson fucked up by not keeping Papa Steve in his corner. Bro, he could have, dude, honestly, Papa Steve was going to be there no matter what. If he would have been Jesse for him.
He never should have opened.
Nah, definitely wouldn't have been Jesse for him. Definitely not. No way. Couldn't have done what Jesse's done.
That's a good point. I think you're right about that. But listen, he was saying right here, he's like, you already fucked up the story, Wade. You fucked everything up. You keep talking.
Wait. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. He should have never opened his mouth out the gate, man. He should have went in there, asked for the lawyer, sat there quietly, not took any sodas, any cigarettes.
Got sold out by his pops, bro.
I know, but once you're in the station, once you're in the station, bro, you sit there, you be yourself. You don't take nothing from them.
Yo, this motherfucker loves to talk, and better yet, he loves to hear himself talk.
They set him up so good, man. They put a female interrogation officer in there, and then she was flashing.
She had the cleavage out, bro. We covered that one. That was one of the first things we covered.
Son. She knew exactly what to do while she was in there, man.
Yo, DVS, we demolished that. Like we picked that shit apart. We dissected that. Like,
and then once they got him, when they told on themselves, she said,
she tightened right up.
She tightened up real quick, covered herself up, and got the fuck out of there.
And when he got tight lips, she tightened up. And then when he talked more, she loosened up more. Yeah, it was just like that.
That's because he fits a certain type of cookie cutter mold, bro. You know, they know exactly how to play them.
Well, like I said, man, he tries to be different people with each people, and he tries to be exactly who they want.
Yeah, so if you put they know what they're doing. You put that female in there, then you get him to be this way, and
the honey part. That's the honey part.
You get him to be what you want him to be. You know, it's like you and I always talk about the old DMX, man. Trust a person to be a person. Trust the snake to be a snake.
Trust the lie to lie. Trust the thief to steal. Right.
Right. Trust them. And if you know they do that stuff, then
trust them to be them.
Use it in your best advantage.
You
then
act
trust
accordingly.
Them to do that. Yes. Yeah, exactly, man. 48 laws of powers we could get to it at that point. But
did was do those news interviews, because now you're locked into a story that we can't change. So when you're saying all this to the media,
and this is after he knew that he already ran over Diane. So he was still trying to be somewhat of a writer, I guess. But come on, man, what was the point of? This is why I said there was a lot of clout chasing on his end too, bro.
Yeah. He was like somewhat
He was
still standing in the corner at this time, right?
He was there just to be there, kind of, just to be like, I'm a part of this. I helped with this whole capture, and I talked him down, and fucking knight in shining armor bullshit.
Well, bro, it's the first time in his life. It's his first time in his life to be looked at as a decent father amongst public opinion. Wouldn't you say? I mean,
no, absolutely. You're cooking right now, bro. You're cooking.
He didn't have a choice to give the kid up. You know what I mean? Even if he would have tried, bro, he was the kid himself. That would have been horrible. Like, so I mean,
yeah, but I thought you were going. I thought you were going somewhere else.
Yeah, it's finally time for him to shine and be father of the year. Yeah,
he can get that.
His
You know what I
15
mean? That
seconds,
good
right?
look. Yeah, and who knows what comes with that nowadays with the internet age.
Try to rebuild the reputation, right?
Hot Tua girl got a whole coin, bro. Like, what happened there? Like, this man could have done this. He could have been the next Mr. Clean or something, bro.
His team could have got a Wade Wilson coin. I couldn't even imagine. They pulled out.
He done cleaned up the streets of Wade Wilson, bro. Why he can't be the next Mr. Clean?
Well, you should write some sort of book on how to tell on your son, even though it's your own flesh and blood. I don't know how much it takes, or how much it doesn't take to fucking do that. I don't know. It's wild to me. I don't know. I just know that this is a super fuckery, bro. I do know that.
The visit between you and me, when on a recorded visitation, you said what you said. Phone calls between you and me where you said what you said. When you talked to Mila and you told her, the media
but who
was
told them?
sitting next to her.
Who told them anything about phone calls between me and you? Who told them that?
Wait, it's
who told them that?
Record, son.
Who told them that?
Nobody has told them. The detective.
Shout out to BC Girls. Thank you for the support.
Public record.
Thank you.
KC follow, salute. Jahira, salute. Carolyn Cooper, salute.
Thank
Little Smokey,
so much.
salute. Sherry, Purple Hearts in the chat. Y'all appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Rest in peace, Diane. Rest in peace, Kristen.
Salute.
Christine.
Why do you keep? You know what I mean? I'm dyslexic, bro. Come on.
Well. Listen. This is what's going on. Kiosk Chris is back in the headlines again on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Jump
yeah.
stupid, and that's what's fucking you up. But it's Christine Melton. All right, let's go.
No one told them that. Stop it, Dad. Stop it, man. Give it up, man.
Mila, when you talked to Mila, the media was next to her. She had it on speaker and heard you.
I know that. I already know that. But I'm talking about with me and you talking on the phone. Who said that? And who?
This is deflecting on Pop's side, right? Steve was trying to say, yo, listen, man, don't worry about what's going on with me, man. We know what I told on you. We know.
Well, wait
about Mila. Worry about everybody else.
Wade's trying to put it on Pops and make him realize, like, look, bro, like you was supposed to be this, and you turned me in, man. Like,
yeah, but he knew, bro. He knew it was more than a 50-50 that his Pops was gonna.
It don't matter what he knows. It don't matter. It matters that it weighs on the heart. Yeah.
He wants to pull that.
But this is how sick he is, though, because even though when he called him, he knew, yo, I'm probably gonna get turned in. He's gonna turn me in. They're gonna know exactly where I'm at, and I'm done. But then he was hoping on whatever small percentage that Papa Steve got in that car, and didn't think it through, and really went there and got him. Because remember, Papa Steve said he had to think twice. He was sitting in that fucking car, and he was gonna go, And I get that hoorah shit for your son, but when you really think about it, oof. He and I think it was because he fucked up so bad. If he would have done it a little cleaner, I think Papa Steve would have been on the way.
Yo, and we've said it before. That's something we might have to dissect again. Go back to that call, revisit that. You never know.
There's a whole subject right there. There's a whole show on putting yourself in those shoes, man, and
It's hard. It's a
even
hard, dude.
changing.
Listen, Papa Steve made a
hoorah for your
decision.
son is there. It's gonna be from your nuts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's
I
gonna be
think a
like,
lot of it.
go for me, my son. And then when you really think you have a fucking logical fucking moment, you're like, he fucked up so bad that he's gonna bring me down with him. I can't even help you, son. I had to.
Well, a lot of it too, I think, is like, I think you got to think about it as in the variable changes of take what Wade Wilson did out, and is it this crime, or like where is your line that that you break, that you cross, that you cooperate at? Like, what do they have to do? Like, is there something they can do? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, at some point, a monster is a monster.
Yeah, they would have had him regardless.
Like taking something for no reason is that's just bummy bum.
Wade also banked on the fact that he was trying to be some kind of like he was going through some demonic times, because he said he called his father because he knew that he was gonna go hurt more people, and this was gonna be his only. So this is all fuck shit, bro. It's all a fuck shit story, bro.
He gonna hurt more people. He gonna hurt more females, more people he can take advantage of is who he would hurt. But this dude, man, he's there's so much. It's like you said earlier, bro. There's so much that's going on wrong with this dude that, like, you just keep peeling back layers, like this old onion-headed, stitched mouth, missing teeth. But he got me. I can't do with Wade Wilson, man. And if I was in the shoes of Pop, he didn't raise that boy.
Well, then that goes into another rabbit hole, because Papa Steve has some demons that he's also fought his whole life, and he saw a lot of those demons in Wade. So what he was trying to do is he was trying to get Wade to be able to control those demons the same way that he had. And he wasn't.
Yeah, because you heard him tonight. You heard the nerves and the way he was stumbling and mumbling his words. It was different.
A lot better way to go about it, man. We better hit play on this thing.
Who's the one that, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Right, okay.
Wade, you're not hearing me. Nobody said that. I'm telling you that the detectives, you think they didn't watch that? Do you think they didn't hear all that? They came to talk to you later that night after we visited, and you called me the next day, and I said, hey, did they come see you? Yeah, they came to see me. What happened? I told them the truth, Dad. They have all that. You think that's not going to come up in court?
So talking to the media, so talking to the media doesn't fucking matter then.
It changes everything. It shows that you don't give a fuck. It shows that now you're changing your story. You
know what? I give a fuck about people that give a fuck about me. That's what I give a fuck about.
See, he tries to play victim.
That's
here,
what I give a fuck about.
And
I'll tell you what. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I give a fuck about. Period.
They both got attitude.
But what does that have to do with what we're talking about?
Nothing. I'm just letting you know.
But he tries to play on the heartstrings.
In mind, I give a fuck about. Everybody else, I could give a fuck less.
And who is that?
Don't worry about who that is.
Kristen.
Don't worry about who that is. Don't worry about who that is.
Okay. Wade, good luck to you, son.
Good luck to you, Dad.
Remember this fall.
Just remember when you shit on me, Dad. Every time you shit on me. Remember that.
The respect is still weird. This is still there. What the fuck?
I
don't know what kind of game this is, man.
I don't dislike Steve, bro. Like, I don't call him what everybody says.
Either or for me, you know what I mean? But
I mean, I don't dislike him. Like, right there, bro, he handled that humbly, maturely, you know what I mean? Right there at the end of it, like, dude is reaching at your heartstrings. He's trying every little way to get you to react.
they're both feeding each other
He
bullshit,
got
bro.
stuck in this fucking position though. He didn't make these choices like Wade did though. That's the only difference.
Listen, Papa Steve is no angel, bro. And I say
Nah, I
that
ain't
because
saying
there's a lot of
Stevie's an
times,
angel here, you know.
yo, he contributes to the fuck shit and the triggering of fucking shit that's taking place.
I've been
Or
saying this
whatever.
from the
They're
beginning. I
playing
thought
with
that was
each
your
other's
man's in
emotions,
them.
bro.
I
They're playing
wasn't
with each
no
other's emotions.
I wasn't
Whoa,
no
whoa.
angel,
Hold
bro.
on, Ronnie. What's up? Hold on, correct. Who's my man in them? Who's
That's me. That's
I
me.
thought
Go ahead.
Steve was your man's in that. I thought you was pro Steve and shit.
Oh, you
But
obviously
times
you
have
haven't
changed.
been
Maybe in the
listening.
beginning.
Yeah, you obviously haven't been listening, man.
Nah, listen, I pay very close attention. That's why I said what
Yeah.
I said.
Well, bro, I know exactly
Educated
what I
guess.
was. You know what I
Call
mean?
it
I
what you
know
will.
exactly
Not
what I
lately. I
did
meant in the past. My bad.
and what I was.
Yeah, you know,
And my
this
son
case evolved. You know, when we
is a
first heard him,
sergeant in
he
the
sounded
army,
very
bro.
One mic.
sounded very convincing, and I definitely was like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
no
didn't know
doubt.
much. I was like, oh, he got me. But then
Yeah,
when I really
facts.
started looking at the
We've
situations from
came a
different
long way.
angles,
You got that.
you know what I mean? It did change my perspective.
Definitely. I could agree with that.
He's a Stevie. What is Steve's fan base again? The Steve cockroach. No, he ain't a cockroach. What do they call him?
Whoa.
No, that was Coral. What do they call Steve's fan
I like
base?
Coral, bro. Watch out. Chill out. I like Coral.
Oh, you like Coral too? Oh shit, I like Dexter. I never, bark twice if you're in danger, Dexter.
Oh shit. Chill, son. Don't do
Hey,
that.
could you imagine, bro, like being put in that position? Like you ain't raised this kid. You had this kid at 15 or whatever. It got taken away from you. They raised it.
Demon.
Like, you didn't see it much. All of a sudden they hit you up. And they start hitting you up, and then boom, out of nowhere, boom, this happens. Now you're thrust into the spotlight. You're trying to be the best man you can be, the best father, and present the best. You know what I mean? The image you project is the image you must protect, type of thing. And he's trying hard when he first
Bro,
came
you know
out
how
with
many
that.
times back in the day the feds would knock on my fucking door looking for my father, and I'd be like, yo, when you see him, let me know. He owes me child support. Shit. Fuck out of here. Simple.
Yeah.
He might have been there last night eating dinner, eating supper at the table. You know what I mean?
See,
Never know.
You
Shit.
never fucking know.
you never know.
So
You never know. But what I'm saying is, bro, he ain't. I don't know, man. Like there's a certain bond you create as you grow up. You know what I mean? Like the kid grows up, you mentally grow. There's a certain
Yeah,
bond
chemistry, a
yeah,
loyalty, if you will. Yeah, of course.
yeah. They never
and
really
this is what
created that, bro.
I
True.
got from it. Corrupt. This is just me, right? And I say this because I see where you're going. Papa Steve he's been able to control those behaviors, speaking about those urges of whatever it is that he sees, that demonic shit that he sees in Wade. He also knows it himself. You know what I mean? So it would be a lot easier to be like, yo, he's gotta get put away. You know what I mean? Because even though Papa Steve didn't act out these things,
Well,
you know, I'm pretty sure he had the capability of doing so. It's just
Papa Steve saved a lot of money, him being
Yeah,
locked
he
up.
could have kept you to
Well,
get that
bro,
shit from my side. You know what I mean?
his whole new life. You know what I mean? All his new children, his new
And his
wife,
grandchildren
his
he's
new
taking care of.
life.
Wade's kid he's taking care of.
You know what I mean? Like the dumbest thing he could do is go with somebody that's never been loyal to you as a son.
53 is in the building, man. We got to put that curtain up. We got the curtain up.
What happened, DBS? What you need me to do?
Sloth King
Welcome
in the
to the
building.
YouTube streets.
Oh, there's someone backstage. All right, hold on. Let me put. Hey, I'll put
Shout out to the
Dawn
chat.
up. Let me put a Wade wife up real quick. Let me put Dawn up.
YouTube streets. Shout out to the chat. You know where it's at. YouTube Streets Podcast. We live. It's your guy. State your name, gangster. What up?
Sloth King, what's going on, man? Good night. You're muted. Oh, you're not muted.
Corrupt. I see it.
How you doing? How you doing?
What you mean, man? What you mean?
Hold on, Sloth
Oh,
King, what's
shoot.
going on,
No.
bro? How's it going? You could hear us, audio, all that stuff. Whoa.
Well, that was weird.
I think he was pulling a Zav girl. I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, man. I mean, sometimes, you know,
could be bad
I
connection,
won't
man.
get
Try
into
again. We're here, man. Try again.
Salute.
every time you shit on me, Dad.
Okay, buddy. Okay, Wade. All right.
Oh, so you didn't shit on me, Dad? You didn't shit on me?
I haven't shit on you.
Did you or
How
did
did
you
I shit
not?
on you?
It just don't matter what he says
Of course
right
I
now.
didn't shit on you.
Don't ask me that question like you
How did
don't
I
know.
shit on you?
Don't ask me that
Yo,
question
so
like
hold
you
on,
don't
right?
know.
DVS.
You
You brought
want
up
me
a
to not
good
have
point.
anybody? You want me
What's
to
that, brother?
They're not calling each other names. He's still calling him buddy. He's still calling him by his name, Wade, which shows a certain amount of respect off the rip.
Dad,
So
you know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
But Wade's still trying to play at the
There's a
heartstrings.
line.
You know
There's
what
a
I
line
mean?
there.
Like,
It's a fucking
the
game between some
dad's
people.
One mic.
the dad's still trying to get info. Wade's still trying to play at the heartstrings. This is early on. They still playing the game, bro. Like, go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, man.
You're good, bro. I get it. Listen, I've been back and forth with Papa Steve because the intentions were. We even did a video on his intentions. You know, Wade put out a lot of lies saying he was part of some, biker club or whatever, and all kinds of shit. So I don't know what to believe on that shit. I wanted Wade. I wanted not Wade. Fuck
Right.
Wade. I wanted Steve to come up.
Right.
There's a
Straight
time.
up.
It was
Get a
a
little bit
time.
of
It was talked
closure.
about. It was talked about, but you know.
Hey,
Sloth
end of
King
the
is back.
day.
Hold on, Corrupt. We got Sloth King back in the building. Put up that curtain for me, plug.
Welcome to the YouTube streets. What up?
They don't know.
Hey, Sloth, man, you're live and direct, man. What's going on?
Oh man.
Get the
You lost your
VIP
chance,
pass,
brother.
man. What up?
All right, continue with
Yeah.
the show, man. We gotta go.
Yeah, that's all right.
I don't have much patience, man. I ain't like Blueface, man.
What makes you happy?
Man,
Is that
it's
what
a
makes
trap.
no, but that's what you do.
I say that.
No, but that's the shit you do.
What did I do?
Every time. That's the
What
shit
did I
you do,
do?
man. You know, you're not stupid. You're not fucking. You don't have an
I don't know
IQ
what
of
you're
fucking.
talking about.
You don't have an IQ of 50, bro. You're not a stupid motherfucker,
You're
bro.
right. So don't try me.
Ah,
So don't
smack
try me
this
like
shit
I
out.
do. You
No, you
ask
try
me
me.
a question. So
You try
answer
me,
the
bro.
question.
You try me, Dad. Always.
How did I try you?
You know,
Wade?
and it's so dumb. You always try me. You don't want me to have anybody in my life.
You're-
That's crazy. You want to just
What are
kick
you
you want to
talking
kick everyone
about?
out of my life, bro.
Wait, save that shit. Don't get on fucking
So he
TV
says save the
talking about
drama for
I'm
your
a
mama.
God-fearing man and I've got 2 little kids. You haven't asked me one time about your fucking kids.
Ooh,
Now he says
Not
kids.
one
He
time.
says kids. So there's 2 kids.
Multiple.
No,
right.
they said I've heard that they found out that the daughter is not his. Is what I've heard.
Oh, so Papa C said it's back
Maury.
then when they didn't
They
know.
gotta go to Maury.
There is a son named
Right.
Kingston. Is what I heard.
Gotcha.
Right. Now you're on fucking the media talking about your God-fearing and
Yeah,
I've got
no.
2 kids. You're a dumbass because your stupid ass did what you did. Your stupid ass admitted it, and now your stupid ass is on TV claiming you're innocent. You dumb bitch.
Facts.
Oh well.
Now you're
Maybe if
stupid ass
Wade was
out on
raised by a
TV.
homie.
Hey, look how
He's cooking.
look how when I call you out.
With that.
Look how when I call you out, how you
You
snap.
call me
You see
out.
what I'm saying?
You know what you calling
When
me
I
out
call
with?
you out, you show your cards.
From a
You show your cards,
stupid
Dad.
ass kid.
You show your cards, Dad.
Control his anger.
You show your
Killed
cards.
2 bitches, and now
That's what he
Now-
called the victims bitches, by the way.
Wow.
Buddha's weak.
But they
Yeah,
said he
that's
was in the
crazy.
moment. He was in the moment, so we
Yeah,
give.
yeah.
And he was letting
schooling
Wade.
his son. He was
He
cooking.
actually responded to that. He responded to us talking about that. He said that he was trying to get on Wade's level to let him know what the fuck he did. It didn't matter. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, damage control. But yeah,
He's
he's caught up in the
flowing.
moment. He's emotional. You
He
know, it's
flowing. There
understandable.
was
Right.
no disrespect
crazy.
there, bro. He was flowing. He was going at this
But he's
young
talking
dog.
at Wade in reference. Right.
Hey, bro, it's old cracker movement over there, bro. He was going at this young man right here, and he was just trying to let him know what it is, man.
You did some dumb shit. It's your own fault. You admitted it. He got at him straight up.
you're fucking claiming you need $8,000 for legal. You know how much money it would cost to defend your ass on murder charges? What do you think the state attorney thinks?
I guess it's a good thing I haven't. I guess it's a good thing I haven't been.
Interviews,
I guess it's a good thing I haven't been charged with murder then, huh?
Confession.
I guess it's a good thing I haven't been charged.
Shit. Bitch,
No, you will be, unfortunately. You will be. And now,
Why
Wade,
Wade
you're
sound
going to
like
wear it because your
he
dumbass
just
can't keep
need
your
to
mouth
be
shut.
smacked?
Oh well, you can't keep your mouth shut. You tell everybody everything. Listen, man. You tell everybody everything. You can't keep your mouth shut.
Save that shit, Wade.
No, that's
Yo,
the
hold
truth,
up
though.
right quick,
You know
right?
how
Hold up right quick. What I'm thinking right here is Wade wanted to know how he really felt, so he got him mad. You want to know how somebody really thinks? Get them mad or get them drunk. Old
That's the whole
strategy, but it works.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I do a DVS every day of my life. I test them.
It's not true. Stop lying, Clive.
I do.
My number, bitch.
That's the
Don't
truth.
give nobody the number because I tell the truth. You got this dumbass bitch who on the phone with me, you claim she ain't really a fat girl, Dad. But, you know, she's borderline a fat girl.
Who cares?
Stupid you sound.
Who cares? You know the game. Why would
Borderlines are hot.
Why would you ruin my game?
Hey, bro.
Why do you care to ruin my game?
End of the day, it's a girl.
Why do you want to ruin my game? That's what I'm asking.
And this is
Big
after he
thighs,
killed
say
two women.
lies.
They're talking about
Good
his
point.
game.
Crazy.
After he killed two women, they're talking about his game. This is what I mean.
This is the number one Wade call of all time. Like if whoever did it, like the video needs to be 1, 2, 3. Like this should have been like the finale because this is literally
this
the
shit is
best Wade call of all time.
Facts. Big facts.
You have no game. It's like a Harrison Ford
concur.
quote.
He's like, yo, you killed two. You dumbass went up there, admitted it. Now you trying to call yourself innocent. He shit on him for real.
Answer my question. Why do you want to ruin my game?
Woman like that.
Answer my question. Why do you want to ruin my game? Why do you want to ruin my game?
Got game. You don't have game.
Well, Dad, you know what? Sad to say, I came from you. So who gives a fuck?
Lame as.
I think Wade did this shit to try to spite Steve too in a weird way. Fucking
Oh, he
weird.
definitely got him upset on purpose. He definitely got
this
him
whole
upset.
thing. I mean, this whole thing in life.
Wasn't there?
Wade, bro. I'm talking about Wade's purpose in life just became like a thing of like trying
The
to
whole
hurt
rebellious,
Steve.
right?
You see what he said though? That was like cut your nose
Rebellious
off to
stage,
spite your
like
face type shit. You know what I mean?
talk about mommy issues. Homie got daddy issues.
Yeah, he got real
Yeah.
daddy issues, man.
YouTube streets.
Sick
We
shit. But
live.
fucking Steve keeps on fucking feeding them. He keeps on feeding them and just keeps on going with it, man. So
fuck, Wade.
Dad, you're lame as fuck. Dad, you're lame as fuck, Dad. You're lame as fuck, Dad.
With your story.
You're lame as fuck, Dad.
Lame with your lies.
Oh well,
now
who cares,
you
Dad?
deal with it. So I care, and you know what? I'm gonna stop caring.
See, at this point, I feel
I'm gonna stop caring.
I
Call
feel
him
that
a lame.
Steve.
Say you ain't got no game. You a lame.
I feel
Go
he's
ahead.
he's let this conversation go too far at this point. I feel he should have said what he said, and then dude wanted to say whatever, but just ended it right then.
Yeah, you need a
Just
hard
clicked
exit.
off
Yeah,
right
you
there,
need the
bro.
Irish goodbye.
Like,
Peace
yeah,
out.
yeah, for real. Like, you know what I mean? You need to go sit down somewhere, bro. Cool out. Call me again later, maybe.
No.
I ain't bring nothing with me. Nobody.
Nobody.
Hard again. You've done it before.
I won't do it. Okay.
All right.
Wait.
Baby,
Why?
I know, dude. I know, Mila.
Why?
This is the Mila call they don't talk about DVS. You know why?
Why is that?
Because at this time she was still thinking about being with him, and I don't think the media was there during this call. I might be wrong, Vanity or somebody could correct
She's
me.
asking why too.
I think she was trying to get him to tell on himself.
I don't know.
I'm asking why she got him up out the jail in the first place.
We had everything. You were up.
I think he was gutting her, man. That's why.
Yeah, because he's Wade Wilson, bro, and he's manipulative little punk ass.
You were up.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Baby, you were up.
I know, baby. I know.
He still sound like somebody needs slapped.
I'm so sorry, baby.
He's not even really crying, bro.
JD Delay, good to see you in here, man. Shout out
that's
to you,
fake
bro.
as fuck, man. You can hear that's a fake
We got the
cry.
royalty in the house.
Rabbit ass mom, man.
Not authentic at all.
JD Delay, salute.
Salute.
Royalty in the house. The YouTube royalty. Let's
Happy
hear it for
Irish
JD Delay.
American Heritage Month. Irish Pride, Shamrock Squad. Salute.
Yeah, shout out to all the Druids and the pagans, man. You already know.
Shout out to
And the
JD.
Native Americans.
Drop the
What is it,
video.
Ronnie? It's dollar signs and
Up the
shamrocks and
rocks. Fuck your mom.
Shamrocks and Clovers,
dollar
dollar
signs.
signs for my soldiers. You know this.
There it is. That's my shit. Yeah. Hit that shit again one more time for me.
Yeah,
Let me hear it
Shamrocks and
again.
Clovers, dollar signs for my soldiers. You know this.
Hey, that's that shit, man. Let's
Scandalous.
get to that, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
Scandalous Squad. Ronnie Blue Eyes in the building. YouTube streets.
We
Wade
here.
Wilson punk ass on the screen.
Let's get
We
to that.
back with it.
Facts.
You were off. I kept saying to you, listen, you're done. Like, you're off. Wait, you're off.
Yeah,
Why?
I know.
Why?
What's she saying? You're up? You were up?
The sound force.
She was saying like you were up, you were living good, you were
Yeah,
driving
she
Chargers and
delusional.
shit.
We had it all. We were good.
DVS, you remember that phone call we had with somebody?
I think I know which phone call you're talking about. But
Okay, and what was she saying on that phone call?
refresh my memory, but there was a lot said on that phone
Well,
call.
first of all, Mila just bought another spa, but that could have been from the Netflix money she just got. But
Right.
but before that, which she deserves all that.
About the okay, was it about Papa Steve?
No, about them two being up.
It's not. I was.
Well, like I said before, what goes up must come down.
What's
What
done
were
in the
my
dark?
mama said that.
What were they up off of, man? What were they up off of? Let me know.
What's done in the dark?
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. Wild out on that one.
I'm sorry.
I hate you.
I know you do.
You were just done. You were done. Wait, you were done.
I know. I was free. I know.
You were done. Our lives could have been different. Way different.
I know,
So
baby.
I heard a
I know
theory
that.
today.
I know. I'm sorry, baby.
I don't
Mila,
understand. Wait, I don't understand.
I know. I ruined.
Crocodile tears.
Bro, this is come on, man.
Yeah.
This is
Only
not
time we
even-
heard him cry too.
This
I
is
heard
not
a
crying.
today. I
This
heard
is
a
not
theory
crying.
today that Wade had done something to somebody else previously to this, and like something
I was
about
thinking
a
the same thing.
crowbar
He wrapped up, then he fucked up
tossing
again.
out
Yeah.
a crowbar before he turned himself in or went to rehab or something, and there was male clothes and a crowbar in the trunk. I heard this story, and
Right.
AGB did a video. And I
Yeah.
heard the story.
Kelly's story. Yeah, it's Kelly Matthews' story. He came with the crowbar to her house with with blood.
Yeah.
That
And so
was
she swears him now. So like AGB's like fixed that he's done something to somebody before, but I don't know, man. He's a messy individual, bro. He's sloppy, bro. Like
I believe
everything
that was for
sloppy.
sure. I believe he
AGB sloppy or Wade, because they're both pretty
I
sloppy.
think maybe he
both of them
might have attempted a B&E or allegedly did a B&E. You know what I mean? But I don't know that it was something.
Let's get to that.
You know.
I think that was for sure. I think that was some sort of part of his con. You know, he was using
No
props and shit.
facade. Yeah.
Yeah, he used prop and shit. He was pulling stunts.
Putting on a play. Yeah, facts.
Cause
Yeah,
bro, he's got one hell of a storyline when it comes to certain shit, man. He's got a weird mind.
He's
man.
real convinced. He's a whole character.
Hey, give him a moment, and that whole storyline to change too, if it needs to be.
Well, I think
Oh, like
he's
the
so
weather.
far gone. His mental is being broken down in that cell with everybody around him that's tearing him, and they're picking at him like vultures. They're just picking whatever's left. Everybody's messing with him. He is, no pun intended, dying to get out of there, bro.
He might be mentally vulturing his own mind.
On top of everybody else, bro.
Picking the scabs of what's
sick.
left of Wade Wilson, right?
He's sick. Man.
To understand, like I've done this not to just myself. I've done this to you too, Mila. I know. I'm sorry, baby. I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I can't even believe like what I've done. Don't cry, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Wait, you
Baby,
never see you again.
no, don't say that.
Was
Why?
it
Don't
okay
say,
for
baby.
again?
You can see me again. You can see me again. One day we can see each other again, baby. Yeah, we can.
We need to hit the little song. When can I see you again?
This is so.
Yeah, you can.
There's no emotion in this shit. Like I think we should all take a shot at trying a little clipper of this and see who does the best job. Who thinks they could do that better than
Oh,
Wade?
dude, I know somebody that could impersonate Wade. That will
Of
be
what?
on the next episode.
Acting like Wade?
No, not I like Wade, but in this situation, like you putting on your best. You know what I mean? Like I believe that this shit right here is not even like
He's
he's not even
amateur.
trying, bro. He's not even trying, bro.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I can't do it, so it's not gonna be me.
I don't know. What was she saying?
I mean, it's not gonna be the place I want.
We're gonna get off something.
What, baby?
I can't even understand that.
What's wrong with you?
What are you? Can you hear me?
He's saying the same thing you're saying, bro. He's saying the same shit you're saying.
Yeah.
Huh? What, baby?
That's how it works.
Plead insanity.
I am. No, baby, I'm going to, baby. That's what I'm doing. Baby, I'm going to. I might still, baby, there might still be a chance for me. I'm not done yet. That's what I was, I'm not doing it just yet, baby.
This is sick, man.
This is sick.
This
I
is
forgot all about this one.
This is crazy.
But
I complete insanity, seriously. Mila, I'm
Complete
so
insanity.
I love you so much. You know.
You're a little fucking bitch, Kelly.
I mean, you damn near insane.
She
Look
was
at
calling me my number, and I
insanity.
said, "I'm sorry, I lost all my contacts. Who is this?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kelly. I'm mad that you took it back. And she said, she kept telling my friends, "Oh, we had a different relationship," like trying to like say that you and her had a different relationship. I said, "Bitch, don't give yourself any compliments, you fucking fat whore."
Is she really trying to fucking do that, Mila?
Bipolar mania, the manic
Yo, you see how she
bipolarism is
snapped?
so
Yeah.
wild, bro.
Get your shit
Like,
off. Cause she snapped right out of
holy
that fake crying shit and got her shit off quick.
Don't give me any
out of
fake
all things we could be
compliments.
talking about right now, we're gonna be talking about this is weird. Sick, man.
Yeah, I said, "Don't give yourself any." I texted her, "Don't
Hey, baby.
give yourself any compliments, you fat fucking whore."
You tell her. I love you, baby. Hey, Mila.
Oh, it's just because you are pretty. She said you are pretty, but you had the most money. And I said, don't even.
Actually, baby, every time that me and you've been together, we've been pretty broke. We haven't had a lot of money.
She doesn't know that.
She doesn't know that, though, yeah.
She keeps looking at.
He just shot her shit down. She was trying to get up and say like she was his savior type shit, you know, and he just shot her down.
He was like adding money and stuff.
Baby, can I tell you something, though? I wanted to tell you something. Did you add me on that machine or whatever?
You're right, Vanity.
Listen, I have people.
Listen,
like,
pause that
me
real
on
quick.
machine.
Did you hear what she said?
Back to life.
She says she's been drunk ever since. Ever since what? Ever since that night at the Buddha?
Right.
That's crazy. And she's a victim, so I'm not saying you do what you gotta do,
that
but
was a good catch.
that's a lot of drinking though.
That's a lot of stress, yeah.
Hey, that drinking catch up.
Trying to like message me and stuff on there.
You're fucking Ted Bundy right now.
Apparently so. You know? Don't laugh. Baby, don't laugh.
That's sick.
It's almost like a relief. Like, yo, I think it's sitting in, bro. I think she's sitting in. Like, yo, he's never coming out. And
How many times do we?
I could relieve myself. Like, there's
compare
a
him to Ted
pressure
Bundy
relieved
or
off her shoulders.
right, the Boston Strangler. We brought this up in the past. This is crazy.
Need you to be strong with me because let me tell you something. There's two things are going to happen, okay? There's going to be two things that happen. One, they're going to find me not guilty by reason of insanity, okay? Or two, they're going to fucking kill me. They're going to give me the fucking lethal injection.
Wait, stop. Why
are you?
She was pretty alert, and even before he said it, she was on point. So even when she's not on point, she's really on point, bro.
Right.
Yeah, she called that right before.
No,
it's like she's over anticipating. Like this is wild too, man.
Hyper observant, yeah.
Another wild storyline that goes into the two of these tards, bro.
Another
Are you gonna
window
leave me?
edition of Wade
Because I
Wilson.
feel like I'm gonna lose you, and then I don't. Mila, you're the only thing I care about in this world, and you know that. You know how much I care for you.
You don't care about me.
Mila, you stop that bullshit right now. You quit the bullshit. You don't care about me, you fucker.
Shut up.
I love you, baby. I know you care. Hey, listen, they have me like in solitary right now, you know, but
Are you still in the turtle suit?
What, baby?
Are you still in the turtle suit?
No, I've been out of the turtle suit for like 2 or 3 days now. They put me in here. I was in the turtle suit for like a week.
DVS, you ever been in the turtle suit?
I was in the
Teenage Mutant looking at.
Nah, man. No turtle suits, man.
He's giving her false hope. He's using her name. This is like manipulation 101 in the game.
Yeah.
Turtle suit for like
a week and 2 days right now.
Yeah, something like that, like a week and 2 days, like 10 days or something, almost, nearly.
What is wrong with you, babe? Wait.
I know, Mila. I'm so sorry that what I did to us. I feel like, I know, dude. I fucking sit here and cry all goddamn day long and fucking stare at the wall and miss the shit out of you. I do, Mila, and this is fucking the worst thing that could have fucking ever happened to us. And
you were free. You were fucking free, Wade.
I know I was free. I was fucking.
You were in my arms. You were. We could have
fuck.
life together.
We had a really good. Well, Mila, I can still, if I plead insanity and they fucking do something good for me, I'll still have you. Hopefully.
You out of there, even with insanity. Then you're gonna go to an institution.
Nobody.
Are you still gonna come see me, baby?
She knew what time it was before she even got on this call. She knew he's never ever coming home.
Yeah.
She's disappointed because obviously he
People-
just wrapped something else up. He must have just did another bid for something not too, you know what I mean?
But she just bailed them out for beating the shit
That's
out
what
of
I'm
her.
saying. Yeah, so for
and
the
people-
for the ones that don't know, so she's like, "What the fuck, man? We just got out this situation, and you went and did this." So she's really genuinely disappointed.
No, I think genuinely
genuine
she's
concern.
happy. She's like, thank the gods, I don't have to deal with this shit no more.
Well,
whatever
people
it
are
is,
saying
it's genuine.
she made this call and acted this way for the police to try to get info and all that on dude, get him to say, you know what I mean, like what he did, like how he said it earlier.
Well, shit, I believe all that because all this shit is detrimental to all this shit he's been talking. When it comes to his case, it's gonna be crucial.
Yeah. And he's talking about I'm trying to get insanity. Like what
Or I could
insane
probably
man's
get it like
trying
this. They're gonna cancel
Yeah.
that shit quick. Like, nah, we ain't getting none
You're
of that. See you later.
You're far too alone to be able to understand what pleading insanity is and get it.
He's trying to run game on a recorded line. Like, come on, man.
You already know the count, Ronnie, man. You know I know.
I'm not going to leave you.
You're gonna, baby. That's the best thing I've heard since I've been in here. Oh my.
Hello.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Hey. Good. Is Dad around you? I need both of
Oh,
you.
remember this call, Wade and Mom. Oh man, this is where she lies and says he's not here, and then he comes and he says, "Hey."
Yeah, I remember I
And
was
then
in
it gets real
Dorchester.
weird. It gets
And
real
I heard
weird.
this. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has to take a short recess, but
Little
this
brief intermission, if you will. But thanks for riding with us still. YouTube streets.
You guys.
Dad.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
What? When is he gonna be home? I got something I need to tell both of you at the same time. When is he gonna be home?
I don't know.
Sooner the
she seems alarmed, brother. I think we went over
Yeah.
this.
And I remember actually one call we actually heard them between the parents and Wade and the father, if you will. He barely wanted to speak at all. He didn't really have much.
This is that call, Ronnie. This is it right here. This is where
Just to give
she's gonna be
context.
like, I don't know, he's not
She's
here.
doing most of the talking. Then he just pops up out of nowhere. Barely says a thing, but he's there. Yeah.
Why? Where is he?
Never mind. He's here. He just walked.
All right.
Wow. Okay. What?
Tell him come here. Tell him come here. Both of you guys. and then put the phone on speakerphone. You both come here.
It's on speakerphone, and he
Yeah,
can hear
like
you.
you got good
Dad,
news.
can you hear me? All right, good. Listen. So you guys know.
Yeah, the news is Ari.
With my social
Yeah,
media.
I got Harvard lawyers. I got lawyers from Harvard. They went to Cambridge. The fuck out of here.
Right?
The
And my
dream
team that's been helping me, I got some great people, right? Like Jesse, for example, Dad, the girl you've been talking to, right? So I really haven't called like Mom for you, for example, because I've been dealing with this. It's been really hard, right? And, unfortunately, it's been really difficult. But listen to this. I wanted to give you guys what just happened today. And we're going to follow up with this tomorrow. But here's all I wanted to say.
This is when he talks about the whole Innocent Project and them taking the case, and they don't even know
and
how to
having
fucking
this dream
invest
team
this
of
shit.
lawyers and all these
Yeah,
educated
they're
associates.
like, they're probably looking at each other like, holy shit, what the fuck did we create here? What is going on? How did this get out of control like this? Because they had a lot to do with the way the fuck he deals with people, bro. They pacified the fuck out of him, bro. Spoiled little fucking brat.
So you guys is
you can hear the
whole world believes that I'm innocent. The whole world does. Every country, everybody.
This is the shit I was talking about, bro. This right here. The fact that they don't stop him and say, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa,
And
what
I
the
was
fuck
just
are you
gonna say
talking
the
about,
way
kid?
he talks to
Let's
them.
straighten the fuck up. What are you
It
talking
shows
about?
you how entitled he feels, right? And it
But
shows you a lot about
they
their
created
relationship.
this shit because
Exactly.
they've never pulled his card. All those imaginative stories that he probably, he's so bright and he's got a great imagination. Yeah, he's crazy, kid. You know what I mean? So
dude's tapped, yeah.
He's shot.
And this is how much. So there's a lady, she's a Harvard graduate. She had a clothing company that she built up and sold for $2.2 billion. She's also a Harvard graduate law student. She's also an actress. Her name is Ariel, right? So somebody contacted one of my pages, and so we responded. It was a person who said they wanted to get us in contact with somebody else. That person was Ariel. We just got her information. She checks out. It's literally her, the resume, everything, got her number. My people are texting with her. Ariel said that she works with a person by the name of Barry Scheck. Now, Barry Scheck works for something called the Innocence Project, which he created himself many years ago. Ariel works with Barry Scheck.
I can only imagine how to look. Like I said earlier, I would love to be a fly on the wall to see what kind of facial expressions they're giving each other.
Yeah.
Like, yo, who's blaming who? Like, you did this shit.
Here he goes with that have it shit.
You hear this motherfucker right here? You fucking let this shit come out the way it is. And they're probably like, oh, man.
It actually gives me an idea of a video to make.
Check. Barry Scheck. Yeah, are you hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Deserve anything that you take from me, I want 30%, brother.
Okay. Barry Scheck was one of the lawyers for the Dream Team for O.J. Simpson. And these people want to take on my case and help me at no cost for free. And Ariel, the girl, has said that there's so many inconsistencies in my case. There's so much they believe in my innocence that not only does she think she can get me from the death penalty, get me better than that, but that she could exonerate me and get all of my charges to go away and walk me out a free person. That's what these people believe.
A bitch,
and notice how he never says prove my innocence, said believes my innocence. Oh,
but this goes back to him. So remember, this is Ari. This is not the real Ari. This is not the real lawyer, bro. This is the the chick that Jesse got.
Pretender.
Yeah, this is the chick through Jesse. Remember, he was fishing at this time because he was using the guilt to telling his parents to see whether or not it was gonna get back to Jesse, and if it was gonna.
Yeah, and he was building up that false hope at the same time. Yeah,
like some sort of change of heart and come out and say
a public service announcement that
I
if it sounds
wonder how
too
long
good
it
to be
was.
true, it is.
before
the
his
hell is this?
parents spoke.
One
Hold on,
mic,
who
one
is
mic,
that?
I don't know what that is.
one mic, one mic.
Good night. Who are you? I'm so sorry. Is that a real person? Is that AI? What's going on?
I don't know what the hell is going on
I
right
am
now.
Welcome to the YouTube
AI.
streets. What
I'm
up?
here for your
What the
dream.
scuff? What the scuff? What?
Hey,
Here
I'm
to
out, y'all.
street.
I'm gone. Peace.
How
I don't know what's
I
up.
be.
I'm loving the musical, man.
How you
That's
doing? How you
Hello.
doing? Good night.
How are you?
Well,
can't
We're great
complain.
over here. Shit.
Awesome. I
Welcome
was
to the
just saying,
YouTube
like,
streets.
thank you. Thank you guys so much for having me. Love you guys. I'm
Anytime.
obsessed.
Thank you. We
Obsessed.
appreciate that. Thank you.
So
And
were you originally a Wade wife, or like how did this come about?
no, I
All
don't
right.
know how I some like Wade stuff, and then I don't even know how, and then all of a sudden before I knew it, it was like all this Wade White stuff, and then I found you guys, so I've been watching like since the beginning, and I'm just like, wow, it's just too much.
So who's your favorite Potter?
My favorite, sorry,
Your favorite Potter? Favorite uh guest or identity that's up here? Host,
um,
co-host,
all of you in my
personality?
own secret special ways.
Okay, cool. You're PR. That's what's up.
Honestly, you all have so many unique qualities. I love when you guys get at each other. When you have differences of opinion, it's so
Yeah.
exciting, and like the chat just blows up and it's just fun. You guys are great.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm getting
Shit,
Pamela
right.
Anderson vibes.
Pamela Anderson vibes is that.
You
I
getting
am
money
Canadian,
vibes.
so that could be.
Hey, that's what's up.
Oh whoa. Okay.
Shout out
All
to
right,
Canada.
man.
Always suspect, wondering was Pamela Anderson really from Canada, man? Because like it always seemed like it was like
Yeah, she looked
I'm
like
from
Definitely.
she's from
Canada.
California.
It's because
Yeah,
she dyed her
Texas.
hair. She had like reddish hair, and then she dyed it blonde. Definitely Canadian. She was found in the, I don't know if it was like the Leafs game or the Jays game. She was found in some stadium somewhere.
Yeah, that was God sent though.
There you go. Unlike Wade.
Right. We call that divine intervention, whoever stumbled across her.
So as I busted in with my commentary, I was just
Okay.
saying that it's totally a public service announcement
Yep.
that if it sounds too good to be true,
It
aka
usually
the
is, right?
Freedom Project, then it really is Wade. How
Right.
gullible can a supposed criminal be?
That's
That's
what's
my
up, because I was gonna ask you, speak your piece and let us know your opinion. Say what you think. Hit the links. Let us know what you think.
even supposed criminal, how gullible could one man be?
man. Though I don't think we can say Wade's a man.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, his
facts.
gender
Coward.
is male, so he's over the age of 25, which means technically, scientifically, his brain is that of a
Scientifically,
man.
the science is out on that one. We need a brain scan, and we
I
need
don't
to
know
like
what he
dissect his brain.
identifies as. Yeah.
He
Yeah, he
identifies
already
as
had that
inmate
brain scan.
number,
He tried to
whatever.
use that as a defense when he was in trial. Didn't really
Of
help out
course, he's gonna
much.
use anything he can.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
got to, bro.
definitely wild.
Every inmate does, though, don't they? That's just
He's gonna
part of it.
fucking identify as like a fucking panda next.
Uh,
Oh, whoa. That's wild.
You
All right,
never know.
let's get back into this call, man. This is Mommy and Daddy.
Please.
What's up with that
That's what they
accent,
want to help
bro?
me for.
And thanks for joining
Barry
us.
Sheck was on the
Hey, yes, thank you.
O.J. Simpson dream team. Yeah, that lawyer, Barry Sheck, and he works for he owns the Innocence Project. Yeah. So this is like, So this is like the biggest thing ever. These people believe and know that they know that I was set up, and they want to help me and they want to represent me.
Ever.
Oh, wait.
They want to represent me. Yup.
Wait.
What do you think about
Very
that, Dad?
Shaq.
How about that?
What do you think about that?
How about that?
How about them apples?
How about that?
How you like me now?
Can you slap me on my back through the phone?
How you
I
like
know
me now?
Soldier Boy made that song, Kiss Me Through the Phone, but can you like pat my back through the phone? Dad? You like that?
So the lawyer I was looking to hire right now, just a guy that's in Florida, a really well-known person. He wants $250,000 to take my case, and he's good, he's well-known. But these people, Barry Shaq, I can only imagine how much it would cost.
Oh man!
And they want to do this for free. And they're talking about they could overturn this and get me out of here, like, and return me to like win for me. So yeah, we're working with them right now. That's what's going on. That just happened an hour ago. So yeah, just thought I would let you guys know, so you can let Wendy know. Because guess what?
Wendy's the sister, right?
Yeah, I thought I would just give you some false hopes. You can go and spread some more false hopes.
Smug as hell. Make sure you put that in the Christmas letter, Ma.
Fuck, right.
Well, this is some sort of guilt arsenal for later with Jesse, bro. This is all that is, bro.
Not a monster. And guess what? I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't do this. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. You tell Wendy I'm not a monster either.
Wendy
I'm not a
knows
monster.
you're not. Did you ever hear her letter?
Don't lie.
Yeah, she said lock up the monster, but don't kill the boy inside. Yeah, I'm not a monster either.
Let's get to that.
Just saying. I know she probably. Nah, they didn't write that. I know she probably said that just to keep me from getting to the death.
Leniency. It's leniency. It's a mercy letter.
She didn't want him to die.
Lobotomies, bro. She's asking for her brother to be lobotomized, to get shot, and his mind gets zapped. So he can stay here. That's what she's asking. I'm just playing,
that's
bro.
not what she's asking.
Hot take. I was just playing, bro.
I know what he's saying though. Yeah, no, but nah, she just didn't want him to die and get a death penalty, but she was saying that he was a monster. He was just trying to say, hey, Mom, tell Wendy I'm not a monster. I'm innocent. I've been set up by the organization.
And there's people that actually believe
is all
in me.
bullshit.
They're gonna
Which is all
allegedly
bullshit.
help me,
All
and it's all bullshit.
He's a savage idiot killer, bro.
That's Tony, and I appreciate that. But just so everyone knows, I'm not a monster, and I didn't do anything. So now the people that just stepped up, this is not only a blessing.
I'm sorry, say that one more time, correct?
I said, anytime you have to say that statement that he just said
over and over, not just once, right? I'm not a monster. How many times he say I'm not a monster? I'm not this, right? That's a good point. More than once, too.
I'm not a junkie.
This is more than I could ever hope for, or even consider affording. I don't even know how this happened. But it's gonna happen. It's happening. It's happening. All the people, everybody in the whole world, including you guys that are praying for me and stuff, I'm sure, like the whole world believes that I'm innocent. Well, these people are gonna prove it. These people are gonna prove it.
Always praying.
And I'm gonna get out of here.
Was Wade Wilson set up by these bunch of people at DBS?
I love you too.
Well, I don't know. Who are these people? What's going on here?
Dude, this is the organization, bro.
Yes, I see it.
Oh man,
there's a lot of
there's names
for everybody, especially Sandra. Man, Sandra's got some ties, and it gets wild how deep her connection goes. She's it's wild, man.
There's names and faces, so it's gotta be true.
Is this the real Ocean's 11?
Yep.
It might as well be.
The woman right there, Gigi, she sold drugs to the dude on the right and killed him, and then she's the plug. She sold drugs to Wade too. Wade owed her money before he got locked up.
No.
Oh wow.
Count that off. That's
I wonder if Gigi ever tried to contact him for any of that said money.
Yeah, she was at trial trying to get that money, dude. She went to trial to try to get her money, dog.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She's like, what you doing with that suit after court?
Goddamn
Gigi. For real.
Shout out to whoever got in that purple ass jacket, man. That was right on the money, man.
Straight looking like going for the Joker, yeah.
Straight out of a comic book, man.
You know?
This whole story out of comic
fucking
book,
Gotham City
right here, comic. Yeah, comic
I'm
strip.
Yeah, I love you too.
I haven't heard from you in so long.
I know, it's because I've been working on this so I can save my life. And I didn't want to call you because I don't want to be sad. And I've been nothing but sad. But now I feel better.
Oh, I'm
So
glad.
now I feel better. Remember these names. Remember these names so you could look them up. Ariel. I don't know if you want to remember this or not.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you dialing.
Wade and Jesse. We're on to a different call. Wade and Jesse.
Last time, I just couldn't hear anything else.
Yeah.
But just as a heads up, I only have like $1 or something left on this phone, so you'll have to call the other number after, okay?
Jesse won the vote, didn't she?
Okay, what are you doing? Not that great.
Yeah, I believe Jesse won the vote.
Oh, what is the percentage on the vote? I can't see it.
Yeah, you could tell by the way she said the dollar. She definitely got the
I
toxic
actually,
waste.
dude, honestly, after seeing Bonnie in this pick down there, I might have to
Facts.
pick Jesse,
I
bro.
was gonna tell you once you seen that mug shot, I know you was gonna be on some thug shot. I was like, fuck that, it go back to Jesse. We getting messy.
Shit.
Yes,
My
on
mug
that
shot looks like
Jesse
shit too,
card
though.
is not right.
Yeah, they all do. Fuck it.
We uploaded Courtney's video. So
Nice.
we're watching and we're
Good.
just monitoring all the comments coming in now. Been some pretty good ones so far. Yeah, been some pretty good ones so far, but they're going to continue coming in. There's only already 1,000 views. And we only posted it like maybe 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I do want to give you a heads up though. Your piece of shit biological father did an interview.
If the women are feeling
So,
uncomfortable by irony, let us know, please. Thank you.
Isn't that a hell of a way to start it? Get
You
some
didn't or
news
anything, yeah.
out. You a piece of shit.
Yeah, your piece of shit
Biological
father did a fucking interview. That sounds like
did
some
a fucking
Massachusetts shit. They say your fucking father's a piece of shit.
Now, what a way to break to
Thanks,
some
Mom.
news to an individual that hey, your son, hey, your pops he went out and talked a little bit.
Yeah.
She leading him down the road of
Your fucking
train
father.
Steve.
Yeah, that's exactly how they sound too, right there. Your fucking father. Yeah.
Press
He did,
put one
because
if
he
irony
wants
is
to
making
use
you
the
feel
clout just
uncomfortable.
like every
Thank you.
other person because he's a piece of shit. But I just wanted to give you a heads up ahead of time. I just had it sent to me, so I haven't watched it or anything, but I'm sure we're gonna probably do something with it. Cause fuck that dude. That's
Yeah,
like
fuck
fucking
him.
part of your life.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
He's a piece of shit. Is that what he's acting like?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming, so I haven't watched it yet. I'm probably gonna watch it later, like after your phone is off, when I can just chill. But I'm sure that's what it is. He's looking for the fucking clout, acting like he fucking knows you, like he was in your life.
Right. He's never been in my life anyway. Hey,
no, fuck that
listen,
dude.
who did he do the interview with?
This guy jumpsuit Pablo, who's been a fucking problem for us. Like, not a problem.
Oh shit, Jumpsuit Pablo. Shout out to Jumpsuit Pablo.
Shout out to JCP, JSP.
Doing God's work, man.
But he's just some dude who's just being a fucking asshole about shit. Like, I can't wait until we just prove all these fucking people wrong.
It's
I can't wait until we
hilarious.
prove all these people wrong and I'm gonna rub it all in their face.
Is
her so
Jumpsuit
mad.
Pablo the guy that's been releasing the phone calls?
No, that's phone calls from prison, but they're
phone calls from prison.
Yeah, phone calls from prison.
Hey,
working with Jumpsuit
side question, plug.
I'm married. Go ahead.
Could you consider Jumpsuit Pablo creator troll of the year?
Whoa.
I give him GD of the year.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
That's right. That's right. He's GD of the year.
Yeah, and they did release another audio tape as well. I don't know how new
What
it
you
is.
mean?
I'm gonna have to wait and review it later.
What do you mean?
You mean what I think you mean?
Yeah, Gangster Disciple of the Year is Jumpsuit Pablo.
Actually,
You didn't know he was a GD?
No, no.
Yo, he puts out snacks
I'm
for
not
the
talking
fellas and all
about. I'm
that.
not trying to talk about none of that shit. I'm just saying.
supports the hood and all that.
I'm talking about YouTube.
Oh shit.
No, Never mind, bro. Never mind.
Oh man, my bad,
It was
my
for
bad. Oh
someone's
fuck, I
interview.
fucked
I
it
don't
up.
know
My
if
bad.
it was like your interview initially
What?
with the
Death? What?
media.
I was gonna say I thought
Or
that Lockdown 2301 was the first one to interview the father. No.
Troll? No. Whoa.
Yeah, she got that wrong. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Jumpsuit Pablo was actually what like popped out because
He might have covered it, right?
yeah.
So, anyways, back to my dad. Who is this jumpsuit
Let me
Pablo
say
guy?
one more thing, please.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
Everyone in the chat, I'm not hating on Jumpsuit by anyway. It's nothing but
Preacher's son versus
gratitude and
preacher's son.
respect for what he does, man. He's great over there, bro. I'm saying that the man can take the whole everybody that watches him plus some and have him in all of them in the palm of his hand. Like he's done it a couple times now. So like that's what I wasn't saying. Like everybody hears the word troll and takes it negatively. I wasn't saying troll in a negative sense. He'll understand what I'm saying, but I'm saying for the people in the chat that I see going that way, it ain't nothing like that.
I know one thing. K-Frog wish he lived a prison life like JSP. JSP has so much commissary. I've never seen so many clips from prison from original content. Like, listen, bro, K-Frog ain't got shit on Jumpsuit Pablo when it comes to original content from prison. Facts. It just is what it is. Let's go.
He's just some fucking troll who's just been covering your case that like thinks he knows shit. He's not even fucking worth the breath of air. Like he's not.
And K-Frog's my cousin
He
too,
knows
so I say a
everything
lot.
Did my dad meet with him in person?
That's your cousin.
No, it was virtually.
Yeah.
But this is why I got to get one from your actual parents if they're open to it, which I'm looking at flights for early next week. I wanted to go this weekend, but I'm not going to be able to, so I'm looking at them for early next week.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, anyways, I feel like we're moving a little too
There's
slow.
that. Team Bonnie looks good in a mugshot. Vanity asked who K-Frog is. He's a Florida YouTuber related to Dylan on the YouTube streets. War with he sold Pino a gun right before Pino. Oh shit, my bad. No, I wasn't supposed to talk about that.
That's the name of his
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna be the opposite
under.
of Charleston White, bro. I'm getting motherfuckers.
Here we
Listen,
go.
bro. Y'all, yeah, you don't want to fuck with me, DVS. You better watch your mouth.
Yeah, listen, I don't care, man. My hands work. I don't even want to talk, bro. I want
Bro,
to
yeah, we know your hands where you
Wait,
use the right one all day.
You saying you gonna be the opposite of Charleston White? So what are you
That's
gonna
a
do?
little
You
too
gonna
much
go
info.
around?
Ooh,
You
talking about like corrupt.
You gonna go around boosting people's reputations, like talking about they did this and they did that when they
I
ain't even
am.
did nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, bro.
Like I heard Corrupt let off nine rounds today at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Only
That's
3
just telling.
carts
That's
were
just
hitting
called
the
telling.
wheel.
That's just telling. That's what that
It's
is.
not. It's telling, but it's
That's lying and telling. Yes, you're a dangerous
It's
fucker.
That's satire. At the end
Put
of
him
the day,
down.
that's
Put him in the dirt.
satire, bro.
Put him in the
At
dirt.
the
Put him
end
on
of
a
the
shirt.
day, that's
No.
satire. You know what I mean? Whether
Need to
it
really
goes
probably
against
hire.
me or not,
We're gonna-
that's satire at the end of the day.
I don't want no parts of that shit.
It's a
hire somebody,
hyperbole.
like,
I know.
Or do
I
something.
followed back up with Kelly, and she sent me the script that she's going to be doing. I'll continue to do research on it tonight, though, too, and see if I can find somebody for social media.
I mean, let's be real. What we're doing is good. We're taking way too long. I mean,
He sounds like he got some
That's it,
form
brother.
of control.
That's the last of it.
Yeah, that was it. Good shit.
He sounded like he had like a shred of control right there at the end.
Well, I tell you this, fellas. I gotta go check on the building, man. The boiler hasn't been working correctly, so
Yeah,
I'm
make
gonna
sure they're
check
all
out.
good. Yeah, I
Stay
got you,
humble.
brother.
Stay responsibly dangerous. Everybody have a good night. Be safe.
Hey, salute, brother.
Don't stay out too late, man.
Appreciate you. I
Street lights
can't,
come
man.
on
I
in
gotta
about
We're gonna be out in the
20
streets
minutes.
late tonight, brother.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Be safe out there, man.
So this is the creepiest
Looking like
picture of the year.
American Psycho, bro.
Dude, what the fuck, dude?
Who this?
Now we're
the
moving on
burger
to.
guy?
Okay, so the pro burgers have been really silent the last couple days because some facts that came to the forward. Amazon purchase
tell
of
me.
the knife, so they found out that he did. So all the stuff that a lot of people have been
with the
saying has
sheath.
came in fruition. Like a lot of people, the family has been right about a lot of stuff. The knife sheet, the actual knife, he did order from Amazon.
That's
They also got
crazy.
him. They got a motive. You know, they got him following the girls on Instagram, stalking them. And they got this picture right after the murders. This shit, he looks
Damn.
wet. Like,
Bro, what? He look
So
He
fucking
slimy.
looks like a
psychotic,
grown
bro.
what?
He look
ass
like,
alfalfa.
yeah, he look
What?
like American Psycho, fucking the
What
styling
has
version.
hundreds Zan said?
Somebody
That
said, "Don't be
picture.
so judgy." This dude just killed what 3 women and 1 dude.
Yeah.
He's worse than
Hey,
Wade Wilson. If he's found guilty, I don't want to hear shit about this. Y'all,
Plum.
yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
What has Zan said about it now?
Oh, I haven't talked to Zans about it. He's still a pro burger though. He's got a shirt that says free pro burger.
Homeboy needs some sun. He looks like a fucking vampire.
But
We're a divided
he's
household.
Facts.
I mean, so it's like clear evidence that anybody could look at clearly and see that homeboy was doing what he did,
Well,
allegedly.
yo, I don't know if you've seen the movie American Psycho, but homeboy looks like an anorexic American Psycho right here. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Facts.
We got a pro burger in the house. Salute to the pro burgers if they're still around. We got a couple still around. But listen, I don't know. What's the argument of the new evidence, Chris, Kansas City? Let me get where's the pro burgers at right now?
Someone
Because
go make me
honestly,
a cheeseburger.
it don't look good for y'all. It does not look good for y'all.
Why my man look like a wax figure?
Like he looks like he's in Twilight, bro. Honestly.
Facts. Homeboy looking like a whole vampire.
It look like he made of soap.
Like he about to punch a wolf. A werewolf.
Like he about to melt. You turn the heat on.
You know what I'm saying? He about to fucking pass out if he see some garlic or some shit.
He looks like a ventriloquist puppet. Yeah, for
You
real.
could drop him with a cross. And I ain't talking about the, you know what I mean?
And the holy water.
Yes, Emily, it is. Yes, it is finally in the
I ain't
paperwork. It's
talking
not
about
just
the
a rumor now.
combination. Just the crucifix.
The
Yeah.
trial starts in September, right? Or it's in the fall. So
He seems odd, bro. What is there anything new you could tell me about Luigi?
Luigi.
Yeah. Is there anything new with that?
Anything new with Luigi? He got another lawyer that just got filed. I don't have any. I was not ready for Luigi right now. I'm gonna be real
I'm
with you.
sorry.
I'm ready for no jumper.
I'm sorry. I just it came to mind. Hey,
We
let's get to that. Agent 22. Let's talk about Agent 22, bro.
Yo, that shit's crazy right there.
Yeah, let's get to talking about Agent 22. Y'all know who that is. I ain't even gotta say it,
Adam the
right?
agent.
Let's go. Like
well, the paperwork does say that there's a building that was wired up, bugged up.
Damn.
There's a couple
well,
other things too. Whack 100 was mentioned in paperwork on this paperwork. We forgot to bring it up, but he got ran up on by Big U. Big U
Yeah,
ran up
big.
on
I
Whack
see Big
100.
U out there.
what
Christopher Lovejoy. Shit's it's going crazy. This shit
bro,
everywhere.
when you can't put cameras and bug the
600.
trap house eh, or the little chill, the kickback spot, then the next best thing is to put cameras and bugs and all that everywhere where everybody goes to this workplace to just chill anyway. They do their work, they know the camera on. When they work over, they thinking the camera off. Whole
Yeah.
time CCTV, which is what businesses run, closed, you know what I mean? It's closed circuit television. It's recording everything. So, you know what I mean? Even if Adam's not in there, they
Thank you,
haven't, you
DB.
know what I mean? All he has to do is allow access to anything that's been saved, recorded,
Facts.
documented,
He
anything
been
that's
suspect
backlogged.
too with that Illuminati shit, the Bill Clinton shit, the whole shit. He a
Well,
whole,
I mean, and I hit plug
Grand
on a
Mason.
text message. I was like, "Hey, look, what if homeboy's sacrifice was he had to give up old Shorty publicly? Had to publicly give Shorty up."
Yeah.
And
That I said that years ago. That was his
Yeah,
Humiliation ritual. Excuse me, I'm eating. Ever since they
yeah.
talk about burgers, now I'm hungry. Someone go cook me some.
um, yeah. So, listen, this paperwork, bro. It comes down to a couple things that happened recently. We had another rapper that got a
Yep.
Fed charge, Yella Breezy. He was also
Crazy.
on No Jumper. He also was asked questions that probably shouldn't have been asked, or even he shouldn't have answered. I guess you can't really blame the interviewer, but
Right.
at the same time, there's a way they can manipulate somebody because this is the thing. They do so many interviews. We know this. We do it all the time. They could play a game like good cop bad. They can make somebody admit to something. And
Right.
again, I be doing it too. So
And
I'm
they
being
can
a
cut
Hey,
shit
hypocrite
out
right
of
now. But go ahead.
context. You know what I mean? They've been doing this since Vlad TV. You know, he's famous for this. But it's
I
very
asked
simple.
Pino
You
one
just say
time. I asked Pino one time. I was
no
like, "How many
comment.
bodies you got, bro?" I asked people that. How many bodies you got?
bro, I think it
That's how you flip
matters
it. How many bitches I smash? Shit, I
Yeah,
don't
because
know.
girls. I'm talking about girls. Exactly.
Yeah,
who
exactly.
you gonna interview and like how long you got before you interview them. Like I think that a lot of that matters. You know what I mean? I think if you just get up, pop up interview, like anything could pop off. You know what I mean? You better be prepared for anything because you might run into a new age plug. Like I'm gonna tell you what, before I ever hit the YouTube streets was different when I first came up on the streets, man. And I was
Facts. You couldn't even come
nervous.
up with a panel. We were running
Boy,
paperwork and all that. Shit was
I'm
crazy.
nervous.
We were
I'm
fucking
nervous to hit that link come up on here, boy. I was like, oh hell,
Well,
here
you
we
know
go.
that
Let's
comes with
get
though.
it.
That comes with a lot of people coming at you. You know, you see me coming at people, but you might not have seen all the people behind the scenes like coming at me.
Yeah, that's why we gotta throw that
But I'm
curtain
coming
up
back to it though.
nowadays.
Hey,
Listen, I'm
bro,
coming back to it. I'm coming
people
back.
been coming at me about you since I stepped on here.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Like I've been the whole time. I'm like, shit, plug the homie, bro. Like that's just what it is, man. Plug gonna be the homie. Like it's
Well,
whatever.
let's talk about that night when the paperwork dropped because we were live and then No Jumper went live over us and had the paperwork, but they
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
skipping very key moments. There's a lot of
Yeah, they were.
stuff in there and another thing too. They kept saying Brick Baby was in the paperwork. We're the ones that said, look at the
yeah.
top of this paperwork. Do you see Brick Baby's name? No. Brick Baby's mentioned in the paperwork. He's in a whole other filing that was sealed, but Whack 100 or whatever got it unsealed and there it and Brick Baby is not snitching. So what they did is we were wrong about this. Brick Baby's
Right.
not snitching because unless he is now, he could as of now he's not snitching, right? Because what the feds did, they let him get out to keep building the case.
Exactly.
The state caped the case and then the feds were coming
That's
and they were building
exactly
their
what
own
they do,
case. So
plug.
yep.
They wanna have that shit till they got it nailed tight. You know what I mean? They wanna get that shit up
Yeah.
right.
High
They wanna keep
conviction.
Yeah, they want to give it plenty of time, plenty of rope for you to hang yourself. You know what I mean?
Marinate.
Respectfully, they want to give you just enough room for you to fuck up, and they want to build their case so it's
But
bulletproof.
you probably know as well as
Their
I do
statistics are crazy.
about cases, bro, that bodies dropped because they didn't take certain people down when they had enough to take them down. They just wanted to make sure, and then they ended up getting them for the bodies. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it's crazy
Shit, they end up
whenever it
getting
come all the way
they end up
down.
getting certain gangsters for tax evasion. They've been chasing them their whole life for every crime under the sun. Then they end up arresting them for taxes. It's crazy.
Like I
Well,
mean, the
the sex
story.
trafficking
Like
part,
Capone,
I think
Gotti.
we're gonna see. I think if Adam does end up getting charged and they got an open case on him, it's gonna be for a couple things. The sex trafficking, of course, because what
Of
he did to
course,
Selena
yes.
Powell, that was sex trafficking. I don't care what anybody says. And then the other thing is too, when at one point No Jumper before they switched, and they from Melrose they were in another building, and then before that they were I don't know what building they were in before that, but they had what they would do is Brick Baby would supply anybody that come with the guns. Let's say 1090 came for an interview. He's flying for Florida. He's gonna meet up with somebody. Brick Baby is gonna supply all his homies with the guns. Now, this has come from multiple groups that been down there. This is part of the check-in thing they were doing, bro.
Not bad, bro. I was hearing noises
My
at the
bad. I cut
same
in and out. I cut
time,
in and out.
bro.
I cut in and out. But yeah, this shit, it's sticky over there, bro. There's some shit coming.
I mean,
There's
bro,
more shit coming.
And you got to remember at the same time, remember they had that alleged situation with the Jean Paul, right? The Jean Mustard or whatever, right? That whole alleged shooting or something, somebody got shot or whether it did or didn't happen, right?
in the
If they had
studio,
cameras or
yeah.
listening devices or any bugs or mics up in there, we'll end up eventually hearing what really played out or seeing what really happened. Maybe you never
I
know.
mean, I heard, you know, what I mean, I heard what I heard. You know what I mean? Like, I heard what I heard. Like, but I would say, like, you were talking about Adam getting charges, man. I don't know, bro.
It'd be
Something
something
makes
with
me
the
feel
plug
like
talk and the ladies and the
something
the way
makes
he was.
something makes me feel like he can pretty much cooperate in a way that he gets only looked at like he was obligated to do as a regular business, like
Yeah.
Walmart would have had to. You
Remember,
know what I
remember, he had
mean?
that young goofy on. He had that dude neon on, and he was trying to take his girl right in front of him, bro. It was like they were mad young. It was mad
I
awkward. Him and
I
Leonard,
know
that
who
shit
that
was
neon
crazy.
dude is, bro. I ain't never watched no jumper really like that. I've seen little clips in there, but
Oh,
I ain't
bro, it
never.
was crazy. They were trying to game him right in front of yo. They were trying to game Shorty right in front of homeboy. It was crazy.
The feds weren't ready to move in until Adam 22 got on the phone with Wack and told him, "Hey, what about that big U body?" Brick Baby gets uncomfortable, leaves the podcast, and then all of a sudden you got them going out and picking everybody up. What is happening is that they're just putting everything out on in loose cannon, bro. Man, me and Loose is cool, but he's a big reason this fucking thing happened.
Yeah,
He doesn't have to be cool with Big U for all the stuff they did in the past.
and you
There ain't
got
no
Big
statute of
U.
limitations on it, bro.
Exactly. You got Big U speaking out saying they're saying too much on these podcasts, these gangsters talking about 60s, etc. Allegedly, whatever they're doing too much, they're saying too much. Then you got people like 600, Christopher Lovejoy, riding around, walking around, talking and acting like he's the police, bro. You don't know what the fuck to believe no more. Shit's getting
Man,
crazy.
I was on my homeboy Wavy's little live today, bro, and I said, you know, none of this is my position to speak on at all. But like, it's like you got Big U, who 55 years old, did his prison time. You know what I mean? He grew his kid up to play in the NFL. He's doing all his things, and he's still choosing to live that life of affiliation, right? And but if he looks around him, he's not going to see a lot of other 50 plus members of that organization. So now it's going to be a lot of 18 to 25-year-old members of that organization. So OG is now getting advice and put on how to maneuver and do little things with technology and little stuff like that by the younger generation. And these younger generations is a lot different, bro. A lot different. And now he been messing with these younger generations for a minute, and you know what I mean? The whole recipes got sloppy and the kitchen's dirty.
I got two facts for you though. Adam 22 has a hit on his head, and then the other fact is Whack 100 has an interrogation tape that will eventually come out. That's the two facts. Because Big U,
Eventually,
yeah, because there's witness one is his wife. And that paperwork, people listen a lot of shit. Witness one on that incident is his fucking wife. Oh man, I'm telling you, I wish I did. I wish I dedicated my whole time into this shit. I would blow this shit out the water because there's so much shit. All these fucking creators are just missing over there. But anyways,
Facts. Yeah, there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that just ain't there yet, you know what I mean?
hell yeah, bro. Um, what else, man? What about what's up? What's going on with Karen Reed, bro?
Yo, that whole shit is going crazy. So the cop just got fired. He got fired from the whole case. There's all kinds of mistrials and shit going on. They're picking that shit apart. They're trying to do it's a whole mess, bro. We could do a whole live on that whole situation. But they're already making a documentary on that shit on like or on like Showtime or Max. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Fucking free Karen Reed, man. Get her out of there, man.
Is this corrupt cops and all kinds of shit, but that's Boston, you know what I mean? They crooked like the letter S.
I was forced to watch a video that was very eerie. I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if you guys know the Richard Allen case with the two girls that died on the trail. But there's a video going around of the
I heard
girls
about that
recording
back in the day. Yeah.
recording him before they have to go down and get killed by him. I guess he shot him.
That's crazy.
Dude, that's an eerie ass video. It's going around, man. I'm not gonna play it on here, but ugh, it gives me the chills watching this. Like, holy shit.
I've watched it and I hear something completely different than what they're saying. I hear him saying to like put the camera down.
Oh, instead of going down the hill, you hear him
Right.
saying, "Put the camera down."
Yeah, like camera down. That's what I hear. And then at that moment, you see her lower the camera.
Hey, why did people say that he didn't do that when I could see his ass right on camera?
Sorry, say that again?
Why did they say that Richard Allen is innocent when I could see him right on camera right before the murder?
That is a great question.
That looks just like him, hands in
It
pocket.
looks just like him.
He admitted to being on the trail the day it happened. Didn't he admit to the murders too? Then changed up.
I don't remember him admitting to the murders, but I do. And doesn't he live just like, I don't know, 10 yards the other way? Like he lives right
That shit is
against the.
airy. Yeah, shit's
Yeah.
airy. That whole shit is getting spooky though.
She said that there's no
Spooky.
path, go down the path. Said girls go down the hill. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. That case is crazy too. Uh, so the mom and the stepson, I think that's gonna be the next.
Right.
Where the mom kept the stepson in the basement.
Oh yeah, that's just crazy, bro.
I think,
That's out here in New England too.
yeah, I think
Or
that
that in
one's gonna be
Connecticut, I think.
that's gonna be a crazy case. That one's gonna be covered a lot.
I actually already started studying that a little bit for the YouTube streets. I think that's right out of Connecticut, right in New England. And I read a few things on that. That shit's crazy, bro. Sick world we living in.
Big facts, man. Well, I had a good night, man. I'm about to dip out. About to go to bed. I appreciate everybody that came through. Um, anything else we need to cover?
No, man, we gotta everybody make sure they go check out our Patreon. It's gonna be going crazy. The first two episodes are gonna be off the chain. Make sure you go check out my page. They got plenty of music. I'll be going live this week, dropping a new video. YouTube streets, Ronnie Blue Eyes. Peace.
Yes, sir. My bad, man. I stepped
YouTube
away for a minute.
streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you say you was wrapping it up, man. You already know what time it is over here, bro. It's with much gratitude and great respect, man. I am corrupt. I appreciate you, plugger.
Yes, sir, man. Have a good night. Thank you for coming up, ma'am. What's your name again?
What the scuff?
Thank you. What the scuff? You have a good night.
You
What you doing, man? You say you was gonna go late on YouTube on New Age Plug and get into some stuff, bro. Was you cashing out? I need to
Nah,
cash
I
out.
ain't about to go live over there, man.
I'm gonna work tomorrow too, so I really need to go to bed probably. So I wanted to go over there and crash out with you, bro. But you know, getting old over here, man. I heard you bitching about not being able to read. You know, you need to get some bifocals going because your age is catching up with you now, man. You know,
Oh man.
it's coming, bro. It's coming. Winter is coming.
Hey, man, I can still whoop y'all's ass, bro. Don't be coming up
Hey,
here saying I'm blind, dude.
bro, I ain't say you blind, bro, but anybody, you mean I'm about 9 months on record openly stating that I fear for my life daily. You know what I mean? I've openly been stating that for about nine months now, that every day I walk around in fear of my life, man. So just, everybody know that, bro. So I'm on record letting it be known.
I hope you have a nice, cozy life with your so-called girlfriend, corrupt Jesse. No, I'm not saying this because I'm jealous, because I'm a lesbian and I like women. I just literally try to help you because that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay?
Supposed to.
But you don't want to help because you're a manipulating, narcissistic piece of shit.
A manipulating, narcissistic piece of shit, man. Why they gotta be so rude? They gonna marry him anyway. All right, man. It's that time, bro. Unless you want to go 5 minutes, go till 1 a.m., bro. I'm trying to this new XLR mic I can and use it to record the music. So that little country bop you trying to do, bro, I'm trying to do that little country bop, man. We're gonna do that little two-step country music shit, man. I think Plug could come in there like some 501 Bryce and just change up the whole country scene, bro.
What was I about to say? I was about to say,
Hey, you know what else been bugging
what?
me though? Can I say one thing that's been bugging me, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, I don't really be bitching a whole lot, right? But not, yeah. But anyway, something been bugging me, man, that I've been seeing happening, and it's like grown men that's got a baby and stuff, like getting upset with other people, but then doing baby talk, but talking at them, like upset, but baby talking. And like it's just weird
What's
to me.
baby talk?
I'm not even gonna try to mimic it, bro. But there's certain people out there that do it, and it's nothing like they. You know what I mean? Like anybody that's in the community that you and I know, like it's nothing about none of the people in the side of that community. So nobody try to
Well,
run with none
I'm
of that.
trying to like, is it when
But
they edit their voice or whatever?
it's like no, it's like how you would talk to your puppy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
like I
wouldn't let
talk to my
anybody do it
dog.
to my like I wouldn't let anybody do it to my babies, my little girls.
Like I
But
talk to my
like
dog, like, come here, Stella. I love you,
yeah,
Stelly
yeah,
Belly.
yeah,
Stelly.
but
Yeah, that's that type of shit.
but like but more so as if you were the toddler kind of
Yeah, sub
talking.
the new age plug. I'm
You know
almost
what I
at
mean?
10K. Thank you.
Like dude be talking like he's the toddler, like but he's talking trash, talking like he's the toddler. Like it's very strange to me, man. I don't get it. I mean, but I don't know. The older I get, the more I find that it, I just must be turning lame, bro, because I don't get a lot of the things that people be finding funny. Like my daughters, they'll find stuff funny. I'm like, that's dumb and a waste of time. Like, why would they did that? And they think it's hilarious or it's blowing up or whatever. I'm just
I
like,
think
man,
that one TikTok with the two dudes with the tattoo, with the monster tattoo. I still think that's funny to this day. I really die. Like
I don't
I
know,
would be
bro.
really scared of whoever had to fuck with us. You know what
I
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about?
No, I don't.
Oh man,
I'm
you
telling
know
you,
what?
bro, I have not watched it. I have not been on social media. I'm telling you, I was almost 40 years old before I got on this shit. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like I don't know none of this stuff. Like that's why I'm always like having to be informed. Like you got like when I come up here on the YouTube streets, y'all got to give me like the dummy version of what we talking about, so I can at least get somewhat of a an educated estimate of what to base it on. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of the cases, but I don't know all of the people and all of the characters as intricately as y'all do. You know what I mean? Like everybody knows everybody's everything's all up in that, and I don't. Like I'm very I don't know, the door to happiness opens inward, and I'm very much inward.
Just don't say the N word. All right, Corrupt. I'm out, man.
It's about
Appreciate
the end. Word.
Yeah, it's about the end. Word.
You see what I did there, bro?
I seen it. I caught it the first time, brother. It was good.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna holler at you, man. YouTube
out.
streets. You already know what it is, man. Appreciate y'all.
Have a good night, everybody. YouTube Streets Podcast. You already know what it is. New Age Plug, you did it again. Shout out to Ronnie Blue Eyes DVS, stuck in the system. Shout out to AZ, Zebby. You already know. We out. Have a good night. We'll be back. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Thank you.
You ain't even supreme if the white supremacy got you marked out. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jessie took the money and she left town. I know that these way whites with to get down. Told these bitches get about my DM. Melatonin late night in the PM. Peanut butter, Peter Pan. I be really high as fuck, I swear to God I'll never land. Yeah, yo, Allie hit me up, her and Kimberly in the sand. And I didn't meet up, no, I made up some plan. Trans, way white, swipe left. You ain't my type, you out your damn mind. I got you walking on eggshells, but it's landmines. We gon' be cooking in the booth, yeah, it's about time. They say my dick is about 7, but I keep a 9mm on my side. You two streets, we gonna ride. Yeah, she gon' crash out like a roundabout. So much mess to the house clean, she still walking around the house. We the best, yeah, without a doubt. Yo, JD the lady shouted us out. My numbers are low, don't count us out. That chopper gon' hit you right in your mouth. And I'm in the system, and I'm stuck. Heard you like those Chinese boys, yeah. You is like them buck shots up in the truck. I don't pass that shit to luck. He can barely lift it up, but he still gon' get you fucked. Heard you riding with a club, but then they took your cut. Heard you really on a diet, yeah, they shit them took your butt. Jessie took the money and she left town. I know some way wise what they get down. Saw they hit me up in my DMs. Melatonin late night in the PM. Mix it with a little bit of lean and some lemonade. Used to have the feelings, but it went away. Feel like Eminem, yeah, I've been afraid. There's gonna be a day with Wade. He ain't got shit to say. All these bitches that support him, hopefully you feel the pain too. This is why they hate you. Even ask Alejandro, yeah, they'll try to break you. When they try to get you clipped like a fucking take two. Yeah, they try to break you off like a fucking take two. Look yourself up in the mirror, would you even date you? Kevin Samuels was alive, what the fuck he rate you? You been giving up so quick and it's only day 2. She's still up on that Molly and she's on that yay too. She is on that K2, 38 on my side and I keep a K2. I put a West Coast shoe to her in a damn shit bag. Now get back or get clapped. Damn, your bitch ass. This that get back. This that get back. So get back. This that get back. So get back. This that get back. So you need just to get back, or you gonna get black. I plug is on this get back. I smoke a blunt.
Let's get to that.
Bring back chaos, Kristen. I'm watching phone calls from prison. I'm wishing they bring back Kristen. I know that she's on a mission. I'm tired and I'm tired of I'm watching phone calls from prison. I'm wishing we get back Kristen. I know that she's on a mission. I'm just tired of all these bitches. We know that Wade was a witness. We know that Wade, he was snitching. Please bring back Kiosk Kristen. Kristen, need to bring her back. This time and I swear I'm gonna listen. Yeah, back to back. Judy Ron try to fuck at jumpsuits dentist, and that's a fact. Show them DMs, boy, you got a missus. Yeah. So do I. The difference between me and you, I ain't gon' lie. I want my $100 back cause you didn't die. How the hell that cancer disappear overnight? That money went to those wheels on your ride, and I heard you bought those heels for your side. Acting like you ain't hearing me, but you know that just ain't copy, right? Roger that, bring Kristen back. I don't give a fuck if she smoking crack. Most of these calls, they be super whack, but it don't really matter, we still gon' react. This is that real shit, this ain't no AI. And I know why you play with that AI, cause you can't do real shit, and I see why. Questionable lyrics like B.I. I know that they're getting to me, I know that they're getting to me. Who the fuck is Kimberly? Who the fuck is Kimberly? They singing like a sympathy, they singing like a sympathy. Yeah, yeah, but they can't get rid of me. Yeah, they can't get rid of me. Yeah, yeah. I'm tired and I'm tired of I'm watching phone calls from prison.
Hey, thank you for getting the memberships, man. Thank you for all the donations tonight, man. If you didn't get shouted out tonight, I'm sorry. I be missing people all the fucking time, but I appreciate Laura, thank you. Irony, thank you. We out though. YouTube streets. Stir the fucking streets up, baby. Let's go. I might get some texts in the morning after that one. Oh shit. Plugzilla. Pluggalos, the Plugga Jets. Hey, we on that gang shit. Gang. Plug world out. Oh, and I'll bring them up next time. I forgot all about that. Pluggalo Nation. Pluggalo Nation.